All right, everybody, we're back for, depending on how far you get, possibly the final session of our experimental foray into fifth edition.
Ooh.
If I remember correctly, when last we met, you had just been
Oh no.
asked a question. Sorry, your fear of that. So you guys had made it to the city of Berdia, and you had managed to gain an audience um, with the lords of the which the lord of the with the five, and they asked you why you were here and who sent you.
Right.
This is gonna go well.
Actually, no, they just asked you why you were here so far.
Oh, okay, cool.
I feel like we should give them the context of why we were sent here in the first place.
I feel like first we should make it clear that we don't intend to actually kill the woman.
Yes.
All right, then I agree.
So the first words out of your mouth are, "We are not assassins."
No.
Oh dear. Okay.
By the way, who among us is diplomatic?
Raise his hand.
Oh, good, you can do this then.
I have a 5 in persuasion.
Oh. Wait, that's not
Okay.
odd.
So basically, what I want to say is that we were sent by Mr. Duke Man under pretenses that the crime, air quotes, that we are accused of would be wiped away if we went and did this thing for him. But we're not so sure his intentions are trustworthy, and we want to know what the deal is.
Mm.
We just want to know what's going on.
Okay, about what?
Well, like she's safe, yeah? And like if she has something to say to him, then we can go and give that message to
Who
him.
are you talking about?
Cassie, what's her name?
Oh, okay. I know that. You just haven't mentioned
The
that's who you're talking about. You're like, this
the woman
person, you're
that
like,
we were sent to come find.
well, you
Well,
didn't
it's not,
you didn't
yeah,
tell them
this
that.
is a brief thing. It's not like we would
This is
endeavor
yeah,
to
this
actually
isn't
remember our names.
this is just what I want to say because
I-
I'm not eloquent.
Right, I understand. It's just you didn't
my
even mention
character is.
any of those points. So, I
Yeah, I think she's providing a full explanation of what our mission is, why we're on it, as best as her character can, that she cannot do personally because she has trouble with words.
that's fair. That wasn't what was told to me. All right, so go ahead and give me a persuasion check. Hey, good. They seem relatively won over by your statement.
Yay.
They do kind of chuckle and consider to themselves at the idea of Cassia being a captive.
Mhm.
And in fact, you hear the laughter echoing off of all of the walls around you. And a few moments later, a ghost appears.
Hmm.
That's one of the council members, right?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Who then asks those if what she heard on her way in was in fact true, and that you came all this way to rescue her.
Air quotes. Yes.
Um. So there's a strong suggestion that she does not wish to be rescued. Lord Stockwell eventually stands up to speak. He's wearing a golden helmet, and his face is painted in shadow underneath it, barely visible, but points of light glow from his eyes. Um, he states that you should be allowed to speak with her, to hear it from her straight, and to present the case of her returning to Greyfell, so that she may make the choice,
Make the
may be
choice
convinced of
yourself,
that,
yeah.
if possible.
Right.
The
I make sure to state I have no intention of making her do something against her will.
the elf, Lady Hominium, concurs with his statements, and says that Cassia is staying at her home, and she shall take you there.
Thank you.
She stands up, and what you guys originally thought was a bare stone floor now lights up with glowing blue runes. And it is a circle you all are standing inside. You hear a
Oh,
soft
that's uncomfortable.
You hear a soft pop, and then you find yourself suddenly standing in front of a huge castle built from glistening white bricks. Its spire reaches into the clouds. There are glowing runs underneath your feet that fade and become invisible once again.
Ooh, pocket dimension castle. I like it. Would my character know anything about that?
I will state off that you much more believe that it was just a teleportation spell that happened.
Okay. It certainly seems like a pocket dimension, but yeah, okay.
She leads you inside, telling her that she can usually be found inside the library.
I bow slightly and say thank you, and ask, probably ask for directions. It's a huge freaking castle.
Yeah, she leads you in there.
Okay.
Can everyone just quickly give me perception and medicine rolls?
Yeah.
Perception and medicine. Don't have good. Well, that's
Good.
weird.
Oh, wow, double crit perception.
It goes.
All right, your double crit perception. I will. Since you critted your perception, I'll give you advantage on the medicine check.
I did that in reverse order. I apologize.
That's fine. All right. So pretty much all of you notice that the rumors are true and that she is in fact very pregnant, though she is trying to hide it. Robin, your character notices that the baby has dropped low in her belly, which means that she will give birth within a couple of days.
Oh, geez. Okay, yeah. She's probably shouldn't go anywhere.
Just for the sake of speeding this up to get to the fun stuff, you guys have this whole conversation ago, and she explains that she is not in fact a captive. That she came here of her own fruition because she wanted to study magic, and while she's been here, she has managed to build a life of her own. She has a husband of her own choosing, and very disabled towards what she refers to as the inbred nobles that her father wanted her to marry.
Right.
All
right.
She does state that that with that though, she would not like to see the lands go to the other lord, and states that she would be willing to go back if she can continue to study the arcane while she is there and trying to find someone else and find a way around all those problems. To do that, there is a magical item known as a Kynosure crystal, which allows one to access large bodies of arcane knowledge. The only one that is around here that she knows of is in Duhira's temple in the Forest of Light.
Right.
She states that in front of the temple is a sacred tree. It is the largest tree in the forest, and it is the only one with bright pink leaves. From a high vantage point, you should be able to see it near the center of the forest. When you have the crystal, use this. or I guess actually crush this. She hands you
I'm sorry, you roboted out.
Oh, she said, "Crush this," and hands you a small stone. It's a cipher stone, and it is encoded to immediately teleport to outside of this castle again.
Understood.
Okay.
She will be able to make arrangements to take you to the southern edge of the Forest of Light. However, if you wish to do some shopping ahead of time,
Mhm.
which you guys kind of already did, you would have been able to.
Yes. I assume this wouldn't be a problem since she probably knows about her father's health predicament, and if she doesn't, I'm going to say he doesn't look like he has long left. This isn't a like not as a threat, but like as concern sort of thing, where it's like I don't think it will be a problem that she wants to do these things, because even if her father had something against what she's doing here, I don't think he has long to live.
Um,
And honestly, that's why he's so concerned that you're not around at this point, is because he's concerned that things will be left to the other lord, stuff like that.
yeah. Her, I guess the main thing that kind of gets that is that she then says that you should probably hurry and make all haste while she begins preparations while she is here.
Of course. I turn to the others and say, well, we have got a job to do.
Okay.
I look at Yorick and say, is this acceptable?
Yeah. He salutes you. Alright, let's move up.
Alright, so, is there a... Lahira probably doesn't have any shopping to do because she already did a lot of her shopping.
You
so
guys already did it. It was just I got to the edge of the thing and I was like, it says here that they can do shopping, and I was like, oh, we already did that. We did that in a
Yeah.
different order. That was
Alright, so, yeah. Is there a high vantage point somewhere in the city that we can get an overlook of the forest?
not really. It's too far away. But they
Okay.
will. She will settle for a guide to take you to the edge of the forest.
Okay, so what time is it now?
Well, it's early night, if I
Right.
remember correctly.
So
So-
we should probably wait until morning before we head out.
All right, that'll be acceptable.
Right. Okay.
Oh, shoot, I forgot I had that.
So yes, we will find a temple of Selune and make lodgings there for the night,
Okay.
because that's free.
Reasonable.
All right, I'm just looking up a rule real quick for something that you're about to encounter.
Okay.
Oh, goody. I completely forgot I had divine sense this whole time.
All right. Do you you are told that the forest is contains extremely large trees that make it hard to see. Do any of you guys have any way of producing light?
I have the
I-
light spell that I can prepare,
I mean, I should have equipment to make a
I
torch.
think.
I know I have
Maybe.
flint.
Cantrips. I think I can, or no, I don't know how cantrips work in this one. Do I just know all of them and can pick one to prepare, or is that not how this one works?
I think that's how we said that clerics worked in this one, if I remember correctly.
Okay, so,
I'm going to double check.
oh geez, the thing is the three cantrips that I have prepared currently are Sacred Flame, Spare the Dying, and Guidance. All of which I'm like, maybe no, don't get rid of those ones. So I'm thinking we might be better off just buying some torches.
Yeah, that would probably be... Okay, I do have a torch. In fact, I have 10. Okay.
Oh, okay, we got plenty of torches. Good.
All right.
I need to be right back. Excuse me.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have torches?
Oh, you can't. I think, by the way I'm reading this, you can't change your cantrips. You can change your
Right.
first level spells, but your cantrips are set.
Okay. Yeah, I have candles.
Ooh.
All right. So you guys have torches.
I don't really need a light source myself because
Yeah, I
Dark-
have a
you know,
torch. Apparently
dark
only
vision.
one.
All right. Well, torches burn for an hour.
Okay, so maybe we should pick up a few more. How much are torches?
That is a good question.
Wait a second. That's not right. Oh dear. No wait, yes it is right. Okay, cool.
A torch is 1 copper piece.
Okay, so I have 6 silver pieces, so that's 60 copper pieces. So let's
Pick up 20. Should be
yeah,
good.
20 sounds good. How much do they weigh?
They weigh a pound each.
Okay, so if I were to hold 20 torches, would I be encumbered? Yes, it looks like. So I'm going to give some to Haley, I think.
Hi, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll carry 10, he'll carry 10, you carry 10, it looks like.
Okay.
Nope, still
nice.
encumbered. Hold on, how much more can I carry before I'm not encumbered? Hold on. Let me just see. What's my thing? My strength is 0. How can I tell if I'm encumbered? Hang on.
Give me a second. I can look it up.
Oh wait, no, I'm not encumbered. Never mind. I got it.
Oh,
I
okay.
couldn't
good.
tell. I couldn't tell if my
It's...
character sheet was
you're-
telling me if I was encumbered or not. Okay, I can carry all 20 of them without being encumbered.
Sweet.
Oh,
Diddling.
so so I'm not carrying 10?
Oh,
No.
I mean, she probably
I'll-
gives it just so that they're
Well,
split
actually,
up.
you could probably carry all of them because I don't need them.
Well,
I mean, if you can.
I'm at 99 pounds right now. I don't know how much I can
Okay,
carry.
I'll hang on to them and I'll just hand them to you when you need them.
Well, I mean, I have 10 now.
You roboted out.
She has.
I mean, I have 10 now.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right, I'll just hang on to the other ones.
Now I'm just curious. I'm like, where is it? I know there's carrying weight rules. I'm more just need to find it. Also, we've got time, so.
There we go. Okay.
Lifting and carrying. Your carrying capability is your strength score times 15.
Okay.
So at 10, you can carry 150 pounds
Right. I'm good.
without any problem.
Sweetness.
Yeah, I'm barely making it right now, actually. Like 0.5
Frickin'
pounds
rogues.
more, and I would be done.
Frickin' rogues and all the stuff they have to carry.
I like it in the rules how it says the rule. It purposely says that this should make it high enough that you usually don't have to worry about your carrying capability. Usually was the word, but it's like we've particularly made it simple and that you can carry a lot, so you don't have to worry about it as much.
That's true. Yeah.
Unless you're a rogue. Rogues.
Oh, okay. So that's your carrying. There are variant rules for encumbrance if you want to add them to the game. So you can carry more to become encumbered.
Brr.
Are we just saying burr at each other?
No, it's just cold
I'm
down
wondering
here.
if I said burr. Okay.
It's
Okay,
just
I-
cold down here because
Yeah.
it's like 75 outside, so it's like it's all like transferring down here slowly. So well, not slowly, very quickly actually, because ground temperature and all that.
Yeah.
Caleb's coming.
Hooray.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
I know.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So you guys are shown to the woods. I'm assuming you leave at first light.
And we have torches.
It's true. It takes you about a day to get to the forest because there is no road that directly leads there.
Right.
All right.
All right. So you were eventually ushered. You were then ushered in to. You were shown where the forest is. The guide states that has pointed out landmarks, so you guys should be able to find your way back home. He does not know that you have the magical gem that you can crush.
Mm-hmm.
And he states that he's been paid by someone else, so he's like, "Here's the edge of the forest. I'm leaving now because it's creepy in there. Bye."
Okay.
Bear.
Quite fair. Quite fair.
As soon as you guys head into the forest, the trees are much larger than possible by any natural method. And although a very little amount of light filters down through a canopy, there are definitely parts of the forest floor that haven't seen daylight in centuries, you would guess. At ground level, the air is still. The wind has picked up in the tops of the trees, and they are swaying and gently in the autumn breeze.
All right.
While searching, you try and find a good hill inside the forest to get a look on, to be able to see this tree that was pointed out to you. And it was
Right.
stated that atop from any hill you should be able to see it. As you get to the top of one of the hills, that looks as though either something cut down or the tree fell several years ago, and has somehow disappeared. You notice that there is no such tree as you were told.
Strange. Can I do a hang on. Whoops. I accidentally clicked animal handling. I'm not rolling animal handling. Could I do a ritual casting of detect magic?
Yeah,
We're
you could,
looking for a temple that houses a huge source of magical energy, right? So I should theoretically be able to sense it. Theoretically.
I believe detect magic has a very limited within 30
So,
feet
like,
of you.
Yeah, so like if we can't see anything, then
At the very least, you can tell if the forest itself is magical.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
All right, so you're gonna go ahead and do that as a ritual.
Yeah.
So everybody, so the other two of you, give me perception checks.
Yep.
Okay. Doop.
Haley,
Yes.
your character manages to notice, he what looks to be a rather large and stealthily moving shadow towards you, your group, and it appears feline in nature. You are able to give enough of a warning that everyone except for Norgic is not surprised when it comes leaping out of the woods.
Okay, I ask when I see it, I start the conversation by asking everyone, how do you feel about cats?
Lahira stops her ritual casting and whips her head around to look at Scylla.
Perhaps
Where?
don't-
And looks the exact wrong direction.
Okay, Zorro. All right.
I guess that would do. my allies have played it out sufficiently that is enough of a warning, I suppose. I turn around and I'll draw my sword because I don't know how close it is.
The map should be loading.
Oh,
Yeah, it is
it
loaded
has
for
too
me.
many legs. This is like spider
Oh,
cat.
okay. If I would be able to see that, is that where I'm placed, or do you want me
Yes,
somewhere else?
I purposely put you there because you rolled well enough. Caleb is stuck where he is because he rolled a 1.
That's fair.
That cat has too many legs.
So I'm basically facing them, and the cat is. I see the shadow, and
Yeah.
Norgic does not follow my eyes at all. Fight music.
All right, Haley, I need you to roll initiative.
Louder
Alright.
fight music.
Whoops. Yeah, that's a good idea, Robin. Mine's very quiet. Oh man, I forgot to. Sorry. I failed. Even though I rolled pretty well, I have failed at initiative so many times.
All right. Well, the good news is you got to go first.
Yay! So I draw my bow instead of my sword because I would have seen how far away it was. And I am going to try to shoot it.
Lahir, just out of curiosity, what is your passive perception? 14 hits it.
Yay! Now I roll for damage.
8 damage. All right.
Yay!
Give me a second.
Wow, that was almost max damage.
Robin,
Yes.
what's your character's passive perception?
Passive perception. Hold on. Sorry. My passive perception is 12.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I had an alarm set for right now.
Well, we know who was really surprised. Okay. So Caleb, just as a reminder, when you're surprised, standard kind of surprise rules, you only get to take one action during the first round. Or you can either take an action or a move, but you can't do both.
Right.
Kind of thing. All right. So the Displacer Beast is going to come, and it's going to pounce on Norgic.
Because of course it is.
Now, what did we decide our light situation was?
We have torches.
Yes. Who currently has a torch?
I have a torch.
Well, fortunately, you guys are on the hill right now, so I particularly stated that there was this tree in the middle, so the canopy is light enough that you guys actually have standard lighting. So you
Okay,
can.
awesome.
So
Oh,
we've
good.
used a torch. How many torches do you have, Haley?
I have 10.
I also have 10.
Oh, good.
Oh wait, no, I have 11.
Well, you probably.
Yours.
I was gonna say you probably each had a torch, because they. You. Yeah, so you probably each
I
used
actually
one up.
didn't start with torches.
Lahira is probably the only one who didn't need to use up a torch because her character has dark vision.
Ta-da!
All right.
So
Um,
just remove one from my inventory.
Same.
Not holding that. Okay, cool.
all right. So you notice a large, black beast with 2 tentacles coming off of its shoulder and way more legs than a cat should have. It also kind of shimmers in place, making and sort of
Ooh,
makes it hard to tell where it actually is. Like it's constantly like
It's
it's blurring basically. I think
it's
'cause
like a coral from Final Fantasy.
Wait, did it get rid of all of them? I told it to get rid of one.
all right. So it gets so it's going to attack Nordric with both of its tentacles.
Scylla suddenly drops
Okay.
all of her
Okay.
torches.
All the torches.
It actually has a reach of 10 feet, so he's not going to get close to you.
Okay.
16 and a 19.
Both of those hit.
Okay. All right. Total of 8 damage
Okay.
from the first one, and then from the second one, it is 9 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Oh shoot, Joel, what was the site that had our other character sheets on them?
It is here. I have.
D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
Okay. Cause I just remembered that had a thing that lets me see what my
Inventory?
no my free actions are, and I
Oh.
think one of them was channeling.
Ooh.
Did the cat just teleport?
Did the cat just teleport?
In action, no. On Roll20, I'm not sure. No.
Okay.
I realized he had a larger reach, so he moved up to here, attacked you,
Okay.
and then he kept moving.
Okay, I
My
see.
characters,
believe-
Lahira, view. Okay,
Yeah, that's within his how much he can move.
bonus action.
It is then Lahira's turn.
I do have healing word as a bonus action. What were my other things? I swear channeling was in here somewhere. Channel divinity. You can channel divine energy to fuel magical effects a number of times per short rest based on your level. Sweet. Preserve life. As an action, you can use channel divinity to present your holy symbol to restore up to 10 HP, divided among any creatures within 30 feet. Up to half a creature's HP max. You can't use this feature on an undead or construct, and that's an action. So I can channel as an action. Sweet, awesome. So I can heal on the fly. I didn't realize I could do that before. You guys might not have passed out if I knew that. Anyway, I'm going to. Oh geez, it's there now. I'm gonna move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm gonna cast a spell. I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame, cause I can.
All right, can you give me the spell text for that too?
Hold on. Spells. It's. I don't know. Hold on. Like I can click on it. No. Apparently not. I can click on it, but it doesn't do that. It just does the attack.
There must be some way to get it to show up. Oh well, I'll bring it up. All right, must make a dexterity saving throw or take damage from cover. All right.
It's the first damage, not the second one.
Right. All right. Okay, he dodged.
Dang it!
He is extremely dodgy. All right. Nordic.
Am I able to use bonus actions as well, or is it just a single?
You can either take a move or an action. Bonus actions are fine if you have something that allows you to take bonus actions.
Okay. So would I say be able to use Lay on Hands and cast Shield of Faith upon myself?
I believe so. If one of those is an action and as a bonus action, as far as I understand the surprise rules, I think that is fine. I'll double check. It just says you cannot take an action or move. It does not say that you cannot take bonus actions. So I would assume, yes, you can take bonus actions.
Okay.
I should probably actually minus the health from the arrow it took, shouldn't I? Instead of just
That would be
forgetting
helpful.
about it.
Probably.
There's that chaotic evil DM again. Oh, I just forgot to subtract the HP from the enemy. Oh, wow.
No, no, I just legitimately forgot. All right, Sela.
Yeah.
No, we discussed this. I'm lawful evil. Lawful evil. There's a difference.
I'm going to shoot at it again.
Sweet.
Aight.
Well,
wow.
Very
Double
quite sweet.
crit.
I feel like
Again.
I do feel like this system has a bad tendency to double up those numbers. Anyway, so crit damage. So you roll the damage dice twice. So it'll be
Okay. Do I add the +3 piercing
uh
both times?
no, just once.
Okay. Max damage.
And not max damage, but still damage.
So
Yeah.
that is 12 altogether. As you shoot another arrow into its side.
Fwa, fwa.
It does not like you for that. Do
I'm
you
sure it doesn't.
do you want to move or do any of your bonus actions?
Yeah, I'm gonna move
and-
1,
and-
2, 3, like around. Let's see.
And don't
like,
forget, you can click on
Here.
when you roll for the attack, you can click on the weapon name for it to roll the damage. Remember.
Oh, I click the weapon name for it to roll the attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's saying in the chat box where
yeah.
like the 25s are. If
Oh,
you
in the
click
chat
on
box.
if you click
Yeah.
on short bow, it'll just roll the damage without having to.
Oh,
something
that's
extra.
Right. Right.
All right, so anyway, so
Yay.
you moved there initially.
And now I totally forget what my bonus actions are.
Okay,
Actually,
you can-
So you can just go ahead. And
You
I'll
can
figure that-
disengage. You can dash.
Go on D&D Beyond. They're all there. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Yay.
So you can disengage, you can dash, and you can
Oh, my
hide.
AC is actually 19 now. Sweet.
Okay, yeah, I'll try hiding here behind the tree. Stealthing behind the tree. So let's see, I was like here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. I know I can make it here.
I thought those are piles of leaves.
Yeah, those are piles of leaves.
Yeah, I just mean I'm behind the tree trunk. Oh wait.
the,
How high is this tree trunk?
This
I
is
think it's a stump.
yeah, that's a stump.
It's a stump.
I was on top of it before.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are
Never
trees.
mind that.
Would you
I mean, I
would you
guess I can-
would you like to take cover move behind this tree because you can dash then?
Yes,
could
I
totally get
thought.
there.
Well, I can go for this. Actually, that one would be better. But would I still be able to?
Yeah, you can
Wait.
you can dash as a bonus action, so you can just be like, "Oh, look, I was over here and I'm going to go hide behind this tree now."
Well, I
So
could.
zoop.
Wait, was I here or was I here? I think I was here. But I can go for this tree and
Then hide? That's fine.
then use. Yeah. So let me check again how far I can move. Speed 30. Cool. I can definitely make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure.
Zoop.
And now.
All right, so hide action. Make a stealth check to attempt to hide.
Do. Woo! I vanish into the tree.
I
Look
can't
at all
see
this
her.
green.
What? No.
Yeah,
You are one with the tree.
yeah. You shot the thing, and then it's very confused. It's like,
Where did that come from?
well, like it saw you shot it, and then you just went whoosh. And it's like, what?
Dang it! You're just away. You're just out of my range. I'll move a little closer.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Hang on. Let me just see if from here. Yeah, that'll be 30 feet, and that'll be 30 feet. Okay, so yeah. Okay.
All right.
How are you on health, Kay?
I'm at 15 of 22 after
Okay.
being reduced to 5 of
All right.
22.
Well,
Okay.
he's smacked you around, so he's like, big metal thing isn't really a problem. And I was gonna go,
No.
gonna go fight this thing, but
No.
this lady shot stuff at me, so I'm gonna go smack her with my tentacles.
Yet.
So that's a 17 and a
That does
19.
not hit. I have a 19.
So
I
it
don't
hits.
know. Okay.
All right. So one of the tentacles manages to hit you for 8 total points of damage.
That's half my hit points.
It's less than a quarter.
It is.
You got off lucky.
Oh shush.
just so it doesn't matter, but that 1d6 plus 4 is bludgeoning damage, and then there's an actual d6 of piercing damage. If you notice on the artwork, he's got little barbs on his tentacles. So most of the damage comes from getting smacked, but the little bit is a thing. I can actually
Okay.
I can upload the full thing into the chat.
Woof. Okay. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Oh my gosh, why? Freaking Discord always disappears from my chat bars, so I can't, or my taskbar, so I can't. There we go. Okay.
Do you have it pinned? Because that's what solved that problem for me.
Oh, I don't. I will pin it. Stay. Alright, so, okay. At this point, I don't know how much good I can do against it, but I will. I can take out my mace as a move. Is that a move action?
That is, you can do it. You can interact with one item as part of a move action.
Okay, so I am going to,
or as a free action. So, for the sake of clarity, for the sake of how you would understand it, unsheathing and sheathing is a minor action.
okay,
in using other game terminology.
yeah. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second. Spear doesn't have a 10-foot threat range, right?
I'm not sure. That's a good question. Spears.
Because if it does, in that case, I would whip out my spear instead.
I believe actually spear does have reach.
Oh, sweet.
Let me double check that real quick.
Yeah, do double check it, because I want to make sure I'm not cheesing this.
Spear. It does not. Its specialty is that it can be thrown and that it has versatility, which means you can wield it with 2 hands.
Right.
For more damage.
And withdrawing is a what?
That is an action.
Okay.
Though I don't know if you need to withdraw, because I believe he has to actually be next to you. I'm gonna double
Okay,
check.
so it doesn't matter that he threatens the square that I'm in.
That's what I'm double checking. I'm double
Mhm.
checking how it works in this edition. But attacks of opportunity attacks. Nope. No. So it's still the same thing. If you move out of his reach, so yes, so he has a reach of 10 feet. So yes, he would get to attack
Okay,
you.
so in that case, I'm going to whip out my spear and I'm going to throw it at him. So I'm guessing that's the same as a regular attack, right?
I will. Ba, ba, ba. Attack rolls, ranged attacks. If you are throwing, you can use strength instead of dexterity. As long as the creature is not next to you, yes, you can make it. You do not get disadvantage. So yeah, you can throw it from there without a problem.
Right. Okay, so I'm gonna throw it. What? Why did I hit it twice?
I don't know.
I didn't mean to.
Well, the 11 misses it.
Okay, so I'm
Well,
gonna do that. I no longer have the spear, and I'm gonna
uh,
go this way.
Yes. That would cause an attack of opportunity.
I thought. Wait.
You may have misheard what I said. I'm sorry.
Oh, I did. Okay.
I said it would still cause an attack of opportunity as long as whenever you leave his reach, which is 10 feet for him because of his tentacles.
Okay.
That's fine. If you just want to ignore throwing the spear and say you disengage and move instead, that's fine.
Okay. What's the make dodgy action? Is that-
Dodge action.
Yeah, dodge action.
Okay? So you're gonna take the dodge action. All right. Cool. All right. I will be right back. Wife came home and I need to help her unload some groceries.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm prepared to tank this out for you guys.
Don't give up.
Well, I do have the highest AC out of everybody, and if I take a dodge action, I probably shouldn't get hit. Maybe. We'll see. I do get healing word as a bonus action, but unfortunately, I can't use that on myself. It's like Skyrim. I look down, I see nothing.
It occurs to me, this is prime opportunity to go get dinner. Be right back.
Well, okay. Goodbye.
All right, enjoy.
So, Caleb, what's new?
Nothing much. Nearly have this other character finished.
Yay!
This is actually a good opportunity for me to type in Taz so that Joel can actually have it. I can't even remember what it's called now. The character sheet for it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you have a notepad with all your stuff in it, right?
Yes, I do. Just to have a lot of this stuff written down. Let's see here. Whoops. Excuse me. But yeah, we'll be.
All right, I am back from the
Yay!
downpour.
It's
Haley
not-
went to
Haley's
get
gone.
food.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's Caleb's turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's where I was going with that. All right, Caleb, what do you want to do?
All right.
Save me! No.
All right.
Did you mean to make your AC a bar?
Yes, I did.
Oh,
That way you can see whenever I Shield of Faith myself because it's extending over the bar.
that's fair.
I just thought that was cool. All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to try casting Wrathful Smite on myself. Now, am I able to do that? Right. I can't figure out how to put spells on the Roll20 sheet, so... So yeah. Move through a square to get to him, but...
Which is fine. It's only if you leave their reach now that you cause attack of opportunity.
Oh, okay.
All right. So as a bonus action, you get to cast Wrathful Smite.
Which will add 1d6 psychic damage, and it has to make a wisdom save against a fear effect.
All right. All right. So trying to make an attack against it, because it is like blurring, basically, I think is the best way to describe it. You do have a disadvantage to try and hit it.
Okay. With a 13.
13 hits it exactly.
Sweet!
Awesome.
So as you hit it, its blur effect dissipates.
Sweet!
Nice. Alright, so that is 12 damage to it.
Sweet. Which technically I should have been
Okay,
making.
you already...
That is my extra damage
Yep.
from Wrathful Smite.
That's
Oh,
his.
okay.
He gets
Gotcha.
he gets extra. Yeah. So Wrathful Smite, because I've got time to explain it because Haley's not back yet. The next time you would hit with a melee attack during the spell's duration, your attack deals an extra 1d6 psychic damage. Additionally, if the target is a creature, it must make a wisdom saving throw or be frightened until the spell ends. As an action, the creature can make a wisdom check against your spell safety to steal its resolve and end the spell. So I have to make a wisdom save for him. Which, what is your save DC?
12.
It is a 12. Well, it's not good at wisdom, so... Nope. Okay. It is.
Ooh, okay.
It is afraid of you.
Yay!
This is how we're gonna win all these fights, is you're just gonna make these things afraid of you and they just run away.
Oh dear. Ah.
Conditions. So it is frightened. So it has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. And it can't willingly move closer to you.
Okay.
Yes. So technically, I should have been.
Very hard for it to move closer to me, but yeah.
Yeah. Technically, I should have been making Haley make all of her rolls at disadvantage, but I forgot. So I'll just have that be a favor in
Okay,
you guys'
well.
advantage.
Excuse me.
She hit with the short bow the first time, and the next time she crit both rolls.
That's that's true. So
Haley!
Hi.
She still hit both times, so we're good.
It's
okay,
your
good.
turn, I think.
It is your turn.
It is my turn. I will shoot it from the darkness.
Okay.
Just to
So
get
you
this.
have advantage because it doesn't know you're there.
Yes. Good. I don't need it.
Well,
Or maybe I did.
you still crit. So
Still crit.
Yeah.
Pick your
So,
short bow.
so you get your extra d6 from the short bow, and then you also get your sneak attack damage, which is another d6.
Oh, that's right. So a whole new d6.
Yep, because whenever you roll with advantage, whenever you make a successful attack with advantage, you get a bonus d6 worth of damage. So that is a total of 11 points of damage.
Yeah.
Don't forget you can click on the thing.
Oh yeah.
And it makes it a heck of a lot easier because it calculates those things.
Well,
Yeah.
if you set it up beforehand. You do actually have to put in the...
Oh yeah, the crit numbers. It's not that hard. You just have to go into your weapons and like click the little gear next to it.
Right, so it's turn now.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what it's gonna do with its life, because
Yeah, and under damage, it has like strength, type, and then it says crit. Just put your damage in again for crit, and then that should be that.
Okay. Oh my goodness. There we go.
all right, you have a shield. I keep on going. Why does Robin's character have better AC than Caleb's? And I go, right, she has a shield equipped.
I do have a shield.
And she got slightly better armor than him when we went shopping.
She actually has money.
We've got to have money. All right.
Hey, I haggled.
All right. So
Hey, I rightfully stole that money.
I'm gonna say as it begins backing away slowly, it's going to fearfully try and hit Norjik.
Okay.
Because it's lashing out like it's cornered animal kind of lashing out style.
Yeah.
That we'll say that makes sense. All right, so its first attack. Okay, well it crit failed. Then its second attack,
Okay.
it got an 8.
Right.
So all of that misses.
So it's doing that cat thing where there's this thing and it's freaking it out and it's not really sure what to do about it, so it tries to bat it but it entirely misses.
Yep.
And jumps around a couple times.
That's a very good description. Yep. All right, Lahira.
Whatever. I'll throw a sacred flame at it.
All right. So it's make a dex save.
Yeah.
All right. And what's your?
I believe it's 12.
Okay. Well, it makes it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. It's Norjik's turn again.
Right. Might as well take a smack at it while it's still there. And roll. No.
Yes, that misses it. Sela,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Okay, that was me accidentally putting a bunch of little button marks into something that I did not want it in. So then erasing.
Shoot.
Yes, I will shoot.
I forgot something.
So Haley, as a reminder, with how this character works, you can take your bonus actions ahead of time. So after you have hit
that's
it the
right.
first time, you are no longer hidden. So you could try. So you could try and re-hide though beforehand, so you would get extra damage.
Right. I will hide now.
Go on top of that plate.
Now I will shoot.
All right. So you make it. So you have a 13 for stealth. So you're trying to beat its passive perception, which is an 11. So you do so. So then you shoot.
Yay.
You get the 21. So
Yay.
you get the extra d6 of damage.
There we go.
All right, 7. Yes. Remember, as rogue, always be getting
Always hide.
advantage.
Always hide.
Advantage be circumvent to how you deal a ton of damage.
Yes.
The ABCs of being a rogue.
Yes.
It's the Displacer Beast's turn. All right. He is going to take. He's. All right. He's gonna. He's.
I forgot I could. I forgot I could reroll my damage dice. Yeah.
He's gonna be doing his freak out attack on Nordic again.
Okay.
So that's an 8 for the first one.
Miss. Hit.
And an 18 for the second one. All right. Take 8 more points of damage as it frighteningly flails at you like, ah!
Okay.
You are terrifying. Please get away from me. Here. You are muted.
I'm sorry, I was slurping a drink. Yes, I'm going to cast Healing Word as my bonus action on Yorick. Level 1, submit. There you go. That's yours. You can have it. And then I'm going to... Does this count as moving around in his...
Yep.
Okay.
As long as you do not get more... as long as you do not at any point get more than 10 feet away from him, you can move any way you want around him.
Okay.
So if you want to move here and attack with advantage with your spear, you can do that.
I'm going to... Should I do the mace or the spear? Does it matter? I guess it doesn't. I'm just gonna use the spear. Fine, whatever. Spear.
So you're moving down here first then?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so you have a 20 and a 17, so both of those hit because it only, so 17 hits because, well, normally, sorry, I'm forgetting about his special thing to mention it. So at the start of his turn, he starts blurring again. Anytime you guys hit it, he loses that blur effect, but he gets it again at the start of his turn. So,
Okay.
because normally you have disadvantage to attacking him, but you guys kept on rolling high enough to hit him, so I kept on forgetting to mention it. So your advantage and disadvantage counter out, so you would just take the 17 because it's the first one that you rolled.
Right.
Which still hits him, so he loses his shimmering ability.
Right.
And you deal 5 points of piercing damage to him.
Ta-da!
It's Norgic's turn. He also no longer has disadvantage. He just gets to roll normally because of the combo.
And I think you might have advantage because we're flanking. Is that how it works?
Yes, so normally he would have advantage because you would be flanking. Yeah, okay, so yes, he does just have straight advantage because you have gotten rid of the special power that was granting disadvantage, so now he just has advantage.
Ta-da! Yay!
So you hit with a 22 for 8 points of damage.
Yay! Caleb, you're muted. I still can't hear you.
I reroll. Sorry, I decided to reroll the 2 in that damage. It went into a 1, so it's 7 points of damage.
All right, I'll give it back a point of health. All right,
'Cause, like, I remembered I can do that now. Instead of when I rolled the 1 and the 2.
Scylla.
I will stealth.
Yeah, you do.
I will shift. And I will shoot. Wow.
Malvin.
Well.
Moving swiftly on.
All
Well,
right.
at least I did not crit fail.
All right, so that is
I almost said crit flail.
Crit flail!
okay. That's a miss.
Well, I guess we never said what kind of Critsaders we were.
Yay!
So since you missed him, you do not lose your stealth against him unless he looks for you.
Okay.
It's the Spacer Beast's turn. He's gonna freak out and try and hit each one of you once.
Okay.
All right, so Nordic first. 15.
Misses.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, man.
22.
That hits.
13 points of damage.
I am currently at -6.
All right, so that means you just fall unconscious because there are no negative hit points. It only matters if you get up to negative your hit points. With the attack that knocks you unconscious. All right, so now you can't do anything during your turn because you're unconscious. You are currently dying, so you have to make a death saving throw, which is just a D20, unless you have modifiers. All right, so you have succeeded once. If you succeed 3 times, you self-stabilize yourself. If you fail 3 times, you die.
Yeah, this character sheet has a nifty little chart that I can put little check marks in.
Sweet. Nordic.
Okay. Just keep swinging.
Just keep swinging.
All right,
Just
so
keep swinging.
his blur is back, and you no longer have things. So you have the disadvantage, which is an 18, so you still hit.
Okay.
12 points of damage.
12 damage.
All right. And then it is Sila's turn.
I was choking on food. Okay. I will shoot.
Well, you had advantage, so that means you crit again.
Ah, yes. Aha.
Because Caleb hit it, so it got rid of its blur effect.
And I will roll the crit damage now.
Hey! Nice.
Ah! I don't completely like how they set that up.
I
To
don't
not give the total.
either. That is confusing.
That's a little silly in my mind.
All right.
Well, at least it's
1d6
it's
plus
a
3
lot
is
of damage.
6. I don't get where the... Okay, so that's not... Why is that 2d6s? What is your... Did your
Because she crit.
It
That second
automatically
d6
gave
is
the...
because she crit.
You can
Okay.
ignore that.
Okay, so the sneak attack
Oh yeah,
damage...
so the second piercing. Oh yeah, wait, 5 plus 2.
Yeah, that I don't think that counts.
The plus... Okay, so that's 7 plus
And
6.
17.
Yes, that should be how it eventually comes out to. 7 plus 6. Because the 5 is a sneak attack, the 2 is the... Okay, Why are there two? Why are you?
Should I re-roll this?
No. See, the first damage for each of them is normal damage. The second one is the crit roll. Do sneak attacks crit?
That's what I am looking up.
Because that's what that second sneak attack roll is.
Yeah. So if you
Uh,
so if it doesn't, then just use the first two numbers, which is the 5 and the 6, and then if it does crit, then you use all the numbers.
No, it's the 5, the 6, and the 1. Cool. So it's at least 12 damage regardless.
Yes. Okay. Sneak attack is it gets the critical modifier applied, which we
Sweet.
haven't
14
been
damage.
doing. So Haley, give me another 3. Give me another 2d6s because
Oh.
you crit 2 more times and we didn't realize
Oh.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this thing is much more hurt than we thought it was.
Okay, so
than
that'd
even
be-
it thought it was.
That'd be 7 plus another 7 plus another 7 is 21. It should have been down along it. Yeah, that extra that's definitely dead. It
I
unfortunately
was never knocked out.
no, you were knocked out. It had like
Oh,
one.
dang
It would have had 1 hit point or something like that. But yeah, you kill the thing.
Hooray!
You kill it real dead. All right.
Well, dang.
So everybody gets 235 experience points.
Yay!
235, you say?
Yes.
I didn't mean to do that. My gosh. That one. Okay. Okay, so 235.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We are 20 points away from leveling up, guys.
235 experience. Apply changes. Bang.
Nice.
Wow.
So should I make more death throws? Because nobody else can actually stabilize. Can they stabilize me? I don't know.
We can certainly try.
I was gonna say yeah. So technically, make another one.
Okay. No.
All right. So that's a fail. All right. So then
Okay. So I have a
Nordic.
success and a fail.
Nordic only if Nordic has any healing whatsoever that instantly brings you back from unconsciousness.
Nope.
Okay, so then you have to go up and try and make a healing save. Which I believe a medicine check, which is a DC 10, I believe, too.
Ah, yes. Haley, would you like to help me out, please? Or, yeah. You please provide assistance on this.
Yep, that's fine.
I will walk up to you and look down. I'm actually looking at my character sheet to figure out if I have anything that can. I have potions. Would
Can
you like
I go-
something for that? I grin.
What? What did he say?
Would you like something for that? Are you still conscious? Conscious, I forget.
No, she's not. That's the problem. You're trying to stop her from dying.
Oh, okay.
I'm the one that's dying, not Yorick.
You're the one that's dying. Anyways, I bring out a. Is it safe to give
That's
someone
why
a potion
I'm
when they're
sideways.
unconscious?
No.
I don't think so either.
Just say you're helping Caleb so he can make the medicine roll with advantage.
I have a 0.
I'm helping Caleb.
Okay. Yay! The hero is fine.
Yay! This your
I'm
potion of healing.
stable.
All right, so she got you awaken with 1 HP.
Okay.
Would you like a potion?
Heck, I channel myself healed. Hold on.
Yeah.
I can do that, right? I think so. Hang on.
Protect me as well.
Probably. I can choose 3 things within 30 feet of. I think that's how it works. Hold on 1 second. Actions, bonus action. Action. Here we go. Channel divinity. Preserve life. Channel divinity. 10 HP divided among any creatures within 30 feet up to half the creature's mass. You can't use this creature on an undead or construct. Can I use that on myself?
Yeah, you just can't go.
Okay.
So what's half your HP?
Half my HP is it's 15, so rounded down 7. So I'm gonna channel to get myself back up to 7.
I
Okay.
get 3. Huzzah!
Well, you go back up to 8 because you start off with 1,
Okay.
and then you can give Nordic the extra 3.
There you go. Here, you can have it. That's yours. 3 HP for you. Merry Christmas.
Just for me.
Just for you.
Alright.
Sheesh.
While searching around the area, actually
Is
give
there anything I can get off of this animal?
give me
any gold
give me,
bits
everyone give
or
me a
something?
perception check
Yes.
to see whoever gets the
Okay.
highest is whoever finds the thing.
This is not going to go well.
Cool. Robin, you
Yes.
find a glass eye that you suspect to be actually worth quite a bit of gold.
A glass
Aw.
eye.
Ooh.
I will write that down in my
Interesting.
inventory.
All right, assuming while you say that, you go back and eventually, now that you can, take the 10 minutes to ritual cast detect magic.
Right.
There's nothing immediately around this area, and you do not believe the forest itself to be particularly magical. As you guys are standing around, you notice what look to be torch lights off in the distance.
Ooh, spoopy.
Sneak thief. I point in the direction.
Now that's not very nice.
Right.
The thief starts sneaking.
If the shoe fits,
Have we seen her steal anything?
No,
I
she's
hope
No,
not.
I was gonna say no. She's been a very. You have no idea. You have no idea that she's a thief. You just think that she's a very talented ranger, I
Fine.
guess.
fine. Cat burglar. Points.
How is that better?
Yeah, you
She's
don't know
already-
that.
Discreet one. In the meantime, I actually didn't roll too well on my stealth that time.
You did not. You notice the lights beginning to move away from you. Do you want to keep
Aw.
trying to follow them? You think if you go back, if you spend time to go back and get the others, they will be lost.
Okay, well, I'm gonna try to. There's a fly just staring at me, rubbing its hands. I'm gonna try continuing.
Yes.
What's the weirdest? And I swatted it away before it landed on my face. Anyways, I'm gonna try
Yes,
continuing.
Yes, I will land on your face. Yes. Mwah.
Well, I know whose minion this is now.
Plot twist. I'm actually a druid. That's my familiar. I'm doing the thing where I switch bodies with it,
Oh dear.
and
Well,
I'm bothering you. No.
well.
Plot
Explains
twist.
a lot.
No. Okay. Anyway, you probably should keep following them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep following them. Should I give another stealth check?
Yes.
Okay. Please do better.
Thank you.
Ha 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 ha! That could have ended badly.
All right. You eventually get up to the lights, and you notice that they are actually glowing lights with small glittering dust falling off of them.
Berries.
They're not
You
wisps.
where you
Let's see what kind of knowledge I have.
you find yourself in a small open enclosure with a
I have no knowledge.
a single large tree stump, hollowed out tree stump.
This is sketchy.
The lights begin to move away again.
Perception to see if I notice anything important to me.
Okay, sure. I was gonna say you have disadvantage with this because you're in a place of bad light, but you got a 20 anyway, so it doesn't matter. You notice that what looks to be several pots filled with fermented grape juice,
Ah.
as well
dear.
as bear tracks that leave the clearing.
Oh dear. Did they go in the direction that the Fae are going? I
No.
mean, supposed Fae. Okay, that's good to know. I'm gonna try to keep on following them.
All right. You also stumble
Wait.
on two small opals.
Ooh, I pick those up.
All right. The lights then
They
lead.
turn into wisps and they attack you. What? No.
You follow the lights, and then you are led to another part of the forest, where you stumble upon a corpse, a skeletal corpse. The flesh has decayed long ago, and its armor is rusted away. And most of its possessions have disintegrated, except for the boots that it's wearing and a scroll that it's holding.
Ooh, I take the scroll.
All right.
Maybe the boots.
All right. So you grab the scroll and the boots.
Well, I look at the boots. Should I roll perception to see if I know anything?
That technically be Arcana. But so the way that I'm working it is normally you have to like get actual things to identify stuff, but for the sake of fun, I'm ignoring that rule and just instantly telling you when you guys find magical items and what they are.
Oh, thank you.
So first off, you find a scroll of lesser restoration.
Ooh, interesting.
You
Second
can't
off,
use it.
No, I can't. But I can sell it.
second
you.
off, you find boots of the Winterlands.
You would think that they keep you warmer, but really they just make it winter in your.
Oh gosh, no.
If worn, the furred boots are snug and feel quite warm. While wearing them, you would gain the following benefits: resistance to cold damage, ignore difficult terrain created by ice and snow, and you can tolerate temperatures as low as negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit without any additional protection. If you wear heavy clothes, you can go as low as negative 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow. Wow. Okay, yeah, I take them all.
What size are they?
Magic items automatically resize themselves in this version to whoever finds them,
Sweet.
Ooh,
unless
awesome.
particularly noted that they don't. So, all right. So, are you gonna keep following the lights?
I would like. Well, how well do you think I would be at keeping? Sorry. How well do you think I would be doing at keeping track of where I am in relation to where everyone else is?
Let me look at the skill list real quick to see what you can make a check for that.
I'm guessing survival.
Yeah, that would be survival.
Okay. I'm gonna check that quickly.
All right.
Oh, I do not know.
No, you don't.
We lost the cat
I
burglar.
feel like I should be heading back. I should think with that low of a roll, I would know that I'm losing my way. Or maybe with that low of a roll, I would have no idea that I am losing my way.
Yeah, I like that one better. You think you'd be able to find your way back without any problem.
Gosh darn it. Okay, I'm gonna keep on following them.
All right.
In that case, stealth.
Yeah.
Can I just say that we spend our time like resting in the meantime, so that maybe by the time it comes back to us, it will have been a short rest, and I can heal the rest of my hit points.
Well, a short rest in this is an hour, so I mean, you can say that you're resting. That's fine.
Yes.
Whether
Yay.
all right. Give me a perception check with disadvantage because you're in bad lighting.
Are you guys there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good. Everything froze at once, and I'm like, no. Did I get lost from the call? So 18 stealth.
Okay. Give me a perception check with disadvantage because you are in darkness, and obviously not holding a torch too.
I should hope not.
Oh my gosh.
Well then.
All right. You managed to catch it right before you would have stepped in a vine snare trap.
Oh, goodness gracious. Okay.
And you hear from around the tree, you hear some loud snoring.
Ooh, okay. Any chance that I can see what it is?
Um,
I might just start heading back now.
with a 23. Yeah. It looks like some sort of humanoid creature.
Oh, well,
Uh,
okay.
You would actually 23. Yeah. You would guess a dwarf of some kind.
Okay, so he's probably grumpy.
I'll be right back.
Hmm. Ooh. Party input. Should I keep pressing my luck?
You're on your own. They
I am on my own.
they can tell you nothing.
It can tell me nothing. I'm gonna head back now. I do not have I have an increasingly bad feeling, in
All right.
fact.
Give me a survival check at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay. After about 20 or 30 minutes, you find yourself back at this clearing once again. You are thoroughly lost.
Great.
Good news, guys. You people who are not Sela have had enough time to take a short rest.
Yay. Come find me. Save me.
It has been about an hour.
I'll wait for Robin to come back.
Sounds good. I'm gonna disappear for a second then.
Yay.
Oh, good grief. Well, in the meantime, Haley, you're giving me enough time to fix my Roll20 character sheet.
Oh, hey. That's good, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. No,
Oh,
I am
your
not
gosh.
spelling this out. I do not wish to right now. Well,
The fly is back.
eh,
May it be known. That's not a yay.
boo.
Thinking of cutting my hair really short again.
Any particular reason? Just preference?
Back.
Well, I've been thinking that I want it shorter again, just for management's sake.
Yeah. All right, so we have officially managed to have a short rest.
Ta-da!
Yay.
You still missing hit points, Robin?
How does that work? Is it just my hit die?
Um,
The healing charge or whatever it is?
oh yeah, because
How does that work?
hold on, I'll look it up. Joel is actually gone at the moment. He will be back shortly. Resting short rest, blah 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 blah. Can spend one or more hit dice at the end of a short rest, up to the character's maximum number of hit dice equal to your level. Okay, so you would roll 2d8 plus your con mod, and you regain that many hit points.
Okay, so that's
I assume your hit die is a d8. I could be wrong.
yeah. So +1. So 9. So yeah, I'm at max. I think.
And
Yes, I'm at max.
And my hit die as a paladin is in fact a d12, right? Or a d10. So.
Well then.
I super heal.
Yeah.
You heal so hard that you heal your temporary hit points. No.
Please. Okay. So yes, we have been sitting here for an hour, and Scylla has not come back.
I'm imagining we should start looking for her at this point.
Are we certain she's gone just in the same direction?
Well, no, but what are we gonna do? Just leave her?
Hmm.
Or do you suppose we should try to... Wait, hold on. I have an idea.
My only thought is, if she does find her way back around to us, then we don't want to be the ones that suddenly get lost.
I can use thaumaturgy.
And
Let's
what was
see. That's a cantrip. You manifest a minor wonder, a sign of supernatural power within range. You create one of the following magical effects within range. Your voice booms up to 3 times as loud as normal for 1 minute. As loud as normal? What? Then what's the why wouldn't I just shout then? Oh, 3 times as loud as normal, not 3 times. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a big difference.
You you cause flames to flicker, brighten, dim, or change color for 1 minute. You cause harmless tremors in the ground for 1 minute. You create an instantaneous sound that originates from a point of your choice within range, such as a rumble of thunder, the cry of a raven, or ominous whispers. Those are just examples. I'm sure you can make any other sound you wish to. Um, you instantaneously cause an unlocked door or window to fly open or slam shut. You alter the appearance of your eyes for 1 minute. If you cast this spell multiple times, you can have up to 3 of its 1 minute effects active at a time, and you can dismiss such an effect as an action. Okay. So I'm thinking she's like an hour away. What sort, like, if, like, I'm thinking Hmm. I'm thinking our best chance of her getting a bead on our location is either using the booming voice thing or using the tremors.
Hmm. The booming voice would be preferred, so long as you're certain it would attract her and not other more undesirable creatures.
See, probably not. So we're probably better off just searching for her.
Hmm.
What's your survival, Kay?
Bad.
I've got a +2.
A 1.
So worst comes to worst, you can always help me, and I can take it at an advantage.
Yeah.
And
We
I can
can try.
cast guidance on myself.
Yeah, we have a general idea of which way she went.
Mm-hmm.
We can try to find her trail. Hopefully, hopefully she wasn't moving too stealthily.
Well, I mean,
Hmm. It's not ideal, but if you think she might be lost.
Well, she's been gone for an hour. Right?
Right. We can go. I'm agreeing with you. We can go actually look for her. It's
I know the situation's not ideal, but what else are we gonna do?
wait, really. Ugh,
For how much longer?
I don't know. Uh, probably 3 hours. Just 2 more hours. Um,
I mean, if she's lost, she's only going to get more lost, you know?
and if she's not lost, she'll be here any minute now. No, we can. No, if you really think that she's lost, we can go. We can go look for her. Honestly, I didn't feel comfortable with her chasing after those lights to begin with, so. Whew. Now, all we have to do is wait for the DM to show up.
Yes.
Have for dinner, Haley.
I ate Chinese food.
Yummy.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back.
Ah, good.
What-
We're thinking we should probably look for her.
so-
They
sound
had a whole dialogue about it.
cool. Sounds good. You guys gonna give me survival checks then?
Okay, so I'm gonna do a survival check, and Nordic
Nordic
is gonna
help.
assist.
Okay.
Are you going to bless yourself?
Yes, guidance.
Wow, yeah, it looks like you're gonna need every single advantage you can get.
Guidance is +1, I think.
It's a D4.
Okay.
Oh, it's a D4.
Yeah,
Well,
most of the bonuses in this game are actually dice now instead of flat bonuses.
Yeah.
No, 17. Nice. That is actually that is slightly better than what you needed. So you managed to follow the tracks
Yay.
to the first part,
Which was the.
The stump.
the stump, with the bear tracks and everything else.
Okay. And so this is not the same clearing that Haley found herself at, right?
That is correct. So you see her tracks, and you see her tracks leave this clearing.
Do I see her tracks continue, or?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
All right, so give me another survival check then.
Guidance.
That
N-
away.
No, Java. I don't want you to update right now.
of course it does.
Yay.
But you never want to update me anymore.
No, I don't. Go away. I only update you when I need you.
Oh gosh.
So that and D4. Well. So that's 14.
That is 14.
Ah,
All right. So with a 14, 14, you succeed, but something bad also happens to you.
Uh-oh.
okay.
Dang.
You are so concentrated on the task at hand that you do not notice a thorn bush and accidentally fall into it, dealing you 1 point of humility damage.
Ooh.
But you manage.
Yeah, I've got those annoying scratches on your hands, the ones that aren't really, like, bad, but they sting and they itch and they're just like...
Sorry, just the
Lay
way
on
I just thought.
hands.
I just thought the way that I was like humility damage, and I was like, I feel like it's almost I am saying that you took the psychic damage from your embarrassment more than the actual. You took half a point of took a half a point of piercing damage from the thorns and half a point of psychic damage from.
Lord. I channel and heal myself the 1 point.
All right, you do manage to find though the skeleton. So this time without a scroll or boots. And you do notice.
I don't think this was her.
Well, obviously, this is not...
All right, and you do notice the tracks once again, heading off deeper into the woods.
Yay!
Alright, let's do this again. Guidance.
I believe in you guys. You can do this.
I didn't click it. Hold on.
You didn't. I'm enjoying the comedy of errors,
Where?
though.
I don't need to roll guidance.
All right,
Roll it anyway.
you now have a much better track of moving around in the wilderness and how to
Whoa!
follow tracks. So you finally stumble upon the final clearing, and you hear the snoring. And you stumble upon Sela, who for the second time has now wandered back into this clearing, having gone completely lost and turned around.
Oy vey.
And I see her, and I don't want to wake the dwarf, so I just wave.
Yay, I wave for them to be quiet.
Lahira narrows her eyes at you.
I start walking towards them carefully.
All right.
Oh wait, which of us are closer to the dwarf?
1 second.
It finally occurred to me that I was done eating and that I could actually turn off push to talk.
All right. Bum. Slash R. How do I make a GM roll? Slash R GM. Wait, slash
Shortcut.
GR. Right? You guys didn't just see that roll, correct?
Cool.
Nope.
Ooh, fun. I can do this math. I believe in me. I can math this. Aw, dang it. I needed to roll one more. All right.
Yay!
Sela,
Yes.
you begin feeling extremely drowsy.
Do I?
Yep. And you all of a sudden you are unable to keep your eyelids open and you fall fast asleep.
Do I?
Lahira's like, well, what?
Yorick backs out of the clearing.
Lahira, you also feel extremely, extremely tired.
Backing
and
out of the
Do
clearing.
I also fall asleep,
You
or do I
barely
resist it?
manage to resist it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Oh,
back up
sure.
quickly but quietly.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, okay. Dang it. If you hadn't healed your point of damage, you would have succeeded on you.
Oh! Channeling, man. Yeah. So Lahira's gonna slowly back up, and when she's out of the clearing, she's going to do a ritual casting of detect magic. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, okay, so you begin doing that.
I
While you
guess
guys,
we
while you guys
Be
can see into the
quiet.
clearing, you notice some lights beginning to hover around Sela.
Oh,
Oh, wonderful.
yay!
And Sela,
Yorick,
I believe,
I'm no longer concerned about waking the dwarf because it's clear there's something else afoot. And I called in Yorick and I point.
Uh, yep, those are lights.
Are they wisps? Can I tell?
they look different from. You don't actually see anything. You just see fairy dust beginning to fall.
No!
Um, uh, the, uh, yet. Give me a second. I just need to see how many spell slots I have left.
That's cool. Gives me time to look stuff up.
Um. So there's just dust falling down?
There is
Near
dust,
her?
and it's beginning to glow.
Was there dust around the dwarf at all?
You were not there long enough to see.
Oh, dang it.
Mm,
I think this auto succeeds on you because you're unconscious. I'm gonna say it does.
I'm gonna aim a sacred flame at the dust.
Okay.
I
Go-
cast magic missile at the darkness. No.
All right. You can go ahead and all right. So,
Alright, so that's a dex.
right.
The
That's a
dust has to make a dex.
do. Oh. Good. Okay.
At 12.
Yep. You don't know exactly where it is, so it also has advantage to this roll. Oh wait, your shot goes wild, and you see as Sela begins to transform
Wait, what?
No.
and turn into a
Turn into a what? I beg your pardon?
which one do I like? Begins to turn into a deer. Or an elk
I'm-
may be a more appropriate statement for this.
What? No.
No is correct. I
Well,
am not about to start multi-classing.
well, Sila, you need to re-roll your character as a deer.
Oh dear, how can I sneak into dungeons?
Oh,
when I'm a
dear.
deer?
Oh dear.
All right.
I fell asleep as well, right?
So the your flame goes wild, and but you suddenly hear the snoring stop.
Okay, maybe this will be good.
All right.
Oh boy.
All right.
Norik is going to
N-
very
N-
gently
Norik
find
and
a place to set his torch down and draw his sword.
Nirik and Lahira, give me strength saving throws.
Wait, how do I do strength saving throws?
Just roll.
Saving throws here.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, there.
What's the DC of this spell? Da, 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 da. Oh, okay. You need a 12 or better.
Dang it.
So, you both of you notice that the vines and branches from around the area begin to circle up around you and have entangled you. You then hear, what? Shoot! Get out of here!
I'm sorry, have we stumbled across Tom Bombadil?
Get out of here, you pixies!
Wonderful. Lahira's going to put on her diplomacy and call out, "Sir, please, our friend has just fallen victim to, I guess, pixies. They turned her into a deer, and are you doing this?"
I think the indication here is that there are pixies. That they are, in fact, doing this, and we're not much better.
Yeah. By all the divines. What? Looks like you guys fell in with quite a thing. He begins to wander over to you, and he looks kind of like he's holding his head like it's, and making noises like it's pounding.
Be careful. There's a entangled branch.
I don't think you.
Druids. I don't know.
I was gonna say you don't actually know about that. You didn't make the perception checks.
There's something doing something on the ground. It's
That's
exactly. I speak your language. We speak in.
It's fine. It'll be fine. They'll leave us alone.
They didn't leave my friend alone, and I point to the deer.
She'll be fine.
Oh yeah, sure she will. Ha!
The deer goes.
he wanders over towards you and pulls out a pretty wicked-looking knife.
Oh, yay!
Then he cuts you guys loose.
Yay!
Oh yay! Even more yay!
Is it? I'm gonna carefully
Sela.
try to make my way over to the deer.
Sela, while this is happening, before she's able to wander over there, you wake up.
I wake up.
You feel strange.
What happens to all the stuff she stole?
First off, your nose and face is much longer than you remember it being. And you look down, or think you look down at yourself, and you have hooves now. And your head feels a lot heavier, though your neck seems to be able to hold it.
Lahira puts her hands out and's like, "Sila, remain calm."
I narrow my eyes at her.
The pixies did something, I think.
I start to mutter some stuff, but of course it's all coming out as deer nonsense.
It is. Yep.
Nurik will put his sword away, pick up his torch, and make sure he's not holding it in the direction of any trees or plants.
Did her stuff get transmogrified
Into
along
her?
with
Yes.
her?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
Good.
Okay.
Good. We do not need any awkward
Confrontations.
Yeah.
Haley,
We
those
do
are your
have a
new
heat that
those are
knife.
those are your new statistics for now.
Yay. Yay. Giant elk.
I'm gonna. It seems like every time I try to do a casting of detect magic, something terrible happens.
Oh wait. Oh really? That's. Oh wait. Never mind. It's not. That's not that. That's the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong one.
No.
Oh, did you? Huge beast.
Yeah, it's the wrong one. I grabbed the wrong elk.
Can we ride you?
What? That is explicitly out of the question.
No,
There you go.
it's not.
There's the actual statistics.
Undeniably.
Is that conversation actually happening?
No.
Oh.
Well, it can't. I mean, mine
You tried
can't.
speaking?
I can try to bite her. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you try speaking, and it just kind of comes out as weird elk noises. Which I don't even know what noises elks make off
In that
the
case,
top
I
of my
like
head.
shake my head and put it down, and then I start stamping a bit if she asks that. Okay.
So, is this... I turn towards the dwarf. Is this gonna wear off, or...
Well, a couple hours, she'll be fine.
Alright.
Gosh. Okay.
We
Hold
can...
on.
We can continue then, right?
Wait, what are you doing in here anyway? You look like a bunch of mamby-pamby
Like this.
adventurers.
We're... I explain our noble quest to
As
find
as
the
you
Temple
as
of
you walk
Light.
towards Celia, goes, oh, careful, mister, you're gonna don't step in my trap. It's made for the big cat.
Oh, we killed it.
Oh, well, that's good. He's been thrown off the local ecosystem. No idea where he came from.
Strange. Anyway, yes, we've come here to seek the Temple of Light that's supposed to be out here somewhere.
Oh, I heard of that. Yeah, it's somewhere in here.
We were told that it would be marked by a tree that has pink leaves, but we haven't seen anything like that.
Huh. Yeah, it's been. I think I remember hearing there used to be a tree like that around here. Huh.
Lahira has a sudden realization.
Yeah, a couple 100 years ago. I think it got knocked down in a big storm. Yeah.
How big was it?
Oh, real big. Real big. Like
Lahira puts her head in her hand.
he goes. He points to the largest tree and he goes, imagine about something 10 times that size.
Oh, so it wasn't the stump I did.
No.
Okay.
I don't. Temple of Light heard that.
And the stump that had the wine in it wasn't.
Oh, it's mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's yours. All right.
We don't know. We didn't know that.
Yeah, it's my home. Guess I got a little drunk and passed out. You guys need to be careful about the pixies. They like pulling pranks. They're harmless, except if you.
Yeah, it seems
Don't
some
say.
bears have been sniffing around your stash.
Oh, that's also me.
Oh, all right. Good to know, I guess.
Yeah.
What
Well,
about
Do you
those-
you
happen to
guys-
know where this tree used to be?
I don't, but I know someone who does. And if I don't have to take care of the cat problem, maybe I can go ask him as a thank you to you guys.
Oh, would you mind us coming along?
I wouldn't, but he would. Treants, new people, slow. Why don't you guys go and head back to my hut? It's protected, so pixies won't bother you, and magic on your friend should wear off soonish. And I'll be back.
Where is your
Oh,
hut?
where is it? What direction?
It's that way. You guys came from it.
Uh,
Yeah, you know, the stump.
Oh, right.
Ah, yes, the stuff.
All right.
Um,
Yeah.
he grabs Haley by her new elk face and goes, "You are going to be fine. In a couple of hours, do not drink the water." And then he walks into the forest. And then he slowly morphs into a bear and walks into the forest.
You're in the headlights.
Okay. Druid face. All right.
Oh, my mistake. It was Bjorn.
All right. So I'm gonna make my way to the stump. I'm gonna grab Haley's deer face and drag her along with me.
I'm still deer in the headlights from that confrontation.
I'll assist, I guess. I mean, I'll assist with the looking around, but I won't. I won't assist with the pulling of the elk. So she can do that herself. Elk sound weird.
Elk sound weird.
All right. You guys managed to find your way past the place as pointed out. On
I
the way.
grab Haley's elk face again and I say, "Don't drink the water."
Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
on the way there, there is a stream.
Don't drink the
I'm
water.
not drinking the water.
You are suddenly overcome with a giant amount of thirst.
Oh no.
Give me a will save.
Oh no.
Like
I'm grabbing her deer face at this point.
All right.
Will.
So give me
Oh,
a
what is
will
my-
save
Over
first.
here.
Your new. You keep your mental
Oh.
statistics when you are transformed. Only your physical ones
So-
change.
How does this work now?
Okay.
Strength,
I will. Yeah. So you would roll your normal wisdom check.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Only your physical traits change.
Cool. This one.
Oh wait,
okay.
no. Your things are changed.
Wait, they are?
Yep, they are changed. You now have to make the elk's wisdom saving throw, which is a +0.
Okay, so just a D20.
D20. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. I can do this. Okay, maybe.
All right. You managed to control yourself, so you don't drink the water.
Yay! I am so happy.
Yay!
All right, you guys make it back to the camp. All right. After about an hour, it begins to rain.
Does the stump have a roof?
It does. Yes.
Okay, we're good then. We'll just hang out in here.
All right. You two can make it in there. The elk cannot.
Oh.
Aw.
Though
we, like-
though it doesn't actually really like you manage to find cover underneath trees, and what little water does hit you with your new hide, it doesn't really bother you actually.
Okay. I'm okay with this.
Another hour passes, and it's still raining. Third hour passes, and you hear a voice behind you go, "All right, found out where the thing is."
Ah!
Oh, good.
He takes a look at Sila. He goes, she didn't drink the water, did she?"
No, she didn't.
No, she was very good.
Ah,
Good deer.
okay, good. All right, follow me.
I follow him.
All right. He brings you. He brings you back to the stream.
I grab Haley's deer face.
Haley, give me another saving throw, but this time with advantage because you managed to fight it off last time.
Okay. Wait. Oh yeah. Whoops. Twice. Yes.
All right.
Second. Okay. First one was best anyway.
All right. You managed to not drink the water.
Yay!
All right. So,
Will.
but unfortunately, you do have to walk beside it for an extremely long period of time, as that is the way
Oh.
to the temple.
No.
So
Dear.
give me 2 more saving throws this time without advantage because it's just there and it's taunting you this whole time.
Yeah, that's fair. You said 2 more.
Yep.
Here's one. Whew. Here's another.
Well, what?
You're fine. You managed to not drink the water.
Ooh, okay. I will not remain a deer forever.
Um,
Uh,
after about right about with the end of the journey, your walking on your new hooves begin to hurt, and they slowly turn back into hands. and you turn back into your normal body, with
I'm
all
still
of,
grabbing your
Yay!
and all of your equipment returns.
I'm still
Good.
grabbing your face. I suddenly look over and I let
I
go.
slap your hands away.
Oh, good.
During the time
Have a
that
drink. No.
following the rain begins to turn into a thunderstorm.
Oh, great.
Well, I make it into the cave.
Yeah.
All right.
Stand
Uh,
heavy rain, right?
as you guys trek down stream, it slowly starts descending into lower as the ground is slipping down, obviously. Uh,
Oh, this is gonna go well.
looking down, you see the outline of some stone stairs. That is hidden underneath a wall of ivy and vines. The dwarf goes, "Oh, there it is," and quickly disappears back into the forest, leaving you guys there.
Okay then.
Awesome.
Good news, Sela, you're no longer a deer.
Yay! You know, I was really debating waking the dwarf and just being like, "Oh, I've lost my way," even though I didn't think that I had.
New York is going to walk over to a tree and start tying his rope around it
What's that for?
to get down the stairs safely.
I look at the stairs.
I mean, they're covered in moss, so it's not the worst idea.
Also, it's a heavy rainstorm on stone stairs with moss. Yeah, that's forget.
Well, I mean, you could butt slide down them.
That sounds incredibly painful.
No, it's like, you know how a kid goes down the stairs? You sit on this one step, you put one foot down, and you butt slide down it.
How many stairs have you done that down at a time?
One.
You do one at a time,
Exactly.
and you do it slowly.
Start going, you might not be able to stop.
Well, we might not have enough rope.
Then we'll worry about that when we get to the end of it.
I'm
Unless
telling you,
it-
butt slide.
Have some rope that you'd like to tie on to the end of this. They check their equipment.
No. Lahira butt slides down the stairs.
Good. Good.
All right. If everyone would like to give me a
Perception?
dex save, acrobatics, athletics.
I need athletics to butt slide down the stairs.
Yes, you do.
Oh,
Nordic,
dear.
you
I
have-
should
you
go
have-
last.
You have rope.
Wait, it's athletics and not acrobatics?
You can use athletics or acrobatics.
I'll use
Awesome.
athletics.
Nordic,
Acrobatic.
you have advantage to this because you have the rope.
I
Okay.
do not need rope. You can keep your rope.
All right. Lahira, butt sliding does give you a 1d4 bonus.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
Can I say I also cast guidance on myself?
Sure.
I get 2d4.
Okay, so you should be fine, probably.
She's
Alright,
super
Everyone
safe.
manages to make it down to the door.
I butt slide down to the floor, I stand up, and I look triumphantly at New York.
There is a heavy wooden door, which is somewhat deteriorated with age.
I look at the door.
It is a heavy wooden door that is slightly deteriorated with age.
I poke it.
It feels like a
Alright.
heavy wooden door that is slightly deteriorated with age.
Does it have a handle?
Perception.
You see a heavy
Yeah.
wooden door.
Or
I'm
which has deteriorated with age.
What about the hinges? Do they look okay?
All right.
They are on the other
Um,
side.
Yeah.
Does it
Nyorik's
have a
going
handle?
It does.
I'm gonna
Goodness.
poke the handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It is the only piece of metal on the door that you can see.
All right. Before we go in, we should. Yeah. Before we go in, we'll need. Let's formulate a plan. I'll go in first. Lahira, you go behind me with a torch. Behind us, keeping an eye on our back. Stay close.
I
We
get
have
out a
no-
torch.
Yeah, we have no idea what's down here.
I do the hand on one side of my mouth thing, and I go, shouldn't the sneak thief go first?
You still don't know
There might
she's a
be
thief.
traps.
That's probably
Shouldn't
just
the
her
cat
nickname for her
burglar
by
go
this point.
first?
Deja vu. No, I got rid of them all again. I still.
There might be traps.
That's good. That's another course of action we can take. Silo, what do you think?
I think I need to stop dropping my torches.
All right, settles then.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay.
Eat more. Because I did the exact same thing as I did last time. There we go. Okay. Now I will sneak and perceive.
The door is locked.
Great. Who's strong? I'm not strong.
Yorick.
No, but you may have other ways of getting the door open.
Oh, you're right.
What's the general ambiance of this area?
Let me just make sure. Thieves' tools. Yep.
It feels like a temple in the middle of the woods. I don't.
Forest temple. Got it.
Okay, I will try. How close does it look to? Yeah, no, best not break it.
What do you
I'll
do?
try to pick the lock.
What do you use for that again?
Sleight of hand, probably.
That sounds right. I'm gonna double check that, but that sounds right.
Oh, oops. Ouch. I hope it's not sleight of hand right now.
Well, I mean, would thieves' tools give you advantage?
I think it just means she can do it, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Adventuring. Alright. Dexterity, acrobatics. Sleight of hand whenever you attempt the act. Legerdemain, manual trickery. Let's see. Let's see what Google can tell me. Or Bing. I stopped using Google.
Search engine. Find it. It doesn't matter for this roll.
Include a small file, a set of lockpicks, a small mirror. Okay. Add your proficiency ability to any ability checks you make to disarm traps or open locks.
Right.
So that's what the bonus that she gets for having thieves' tools. Oh, it's just a dexterity check
Oh, yay!
with proficiency bonus.
What proficiency bonus?
So +2 in your case, because you have thieves' tools.
Okay, so dex save, you said? Or dex check?
Yep.
No, okay,
Ooh,
pretend there's a
okay.
+2 to this.
You got a 12 then,
Yeah.
which is just enough to get the door open.
Yay!
Yay.
Ta-da!
All right, you open it into a room. One second.
Now, quick reflection. What are we here to get?
A stone, right?
And as soon as you open the door, you begin to hear some buzzing.
Oh, no.
Perception! Oh, wrong sheet. Perception!
Stand out of the way.
Boy.
All right. Heads up, I couldn't get this thing to size properly, so I just went ahead and was like, oh, we'll just do this old school style, just count the flagstones.
Okay.
Don't tell me how I knew to do that.
Okay.
Didn't you need to roll initiative?
Yay.
Select
was-
token.
Lucky guess.
I'm just gonna put that guy.
Oh, goodness gracious me.
Look at the festive colors.
Wait, what?
He's marking all of the bees.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
They're wasps actually.
Yeah.
Oh, so
I
this
was
is
making.
Oh, yay.
so this is actually I forgot to select them. Oh well. This is actually really cool. I found out that there is a species there is so wasps are notoriously for destroying bees because they are
Mhm.
apex predators of the insect kingdom. I found a cool YouTube video. It was all about wasps. But the one really cool thing is I found out in Japan, there's a type of wasp that preys on a type of bee. And the way that normally, like, the bees just can't stand up to it, but they have actually figured out a way to defeat it, which is they retreat into their
Yeah.
hive, they allow the wasp to enter their hive, and then they dogpile on top of the wasp, and
Oh,
then they
gosh.
begin to vibrate extremely quickly, and
my
they
goodness.
cook it.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
I need to be right back again. Excuse me.
It's fine.
He's going to go double check his research paper from a few years ago, which I'm guessing probably had that information in it.
I just
Maybe
found that
I
out, and I was like, that is the coolest, like, next level thing I have heard.
Yeah, right? Goodness.
Robin, I just need you to give me initiative.
Oh, sorry. I was layering my ambient YouTube tracks to get the exact feel of this area. Okay, give me a second.
I'm just gonna pop this out. Actually, move it over onto my other screen.
Okay, I just want to give you guys an idea of what my YouTube track thing looks like right now. So I've got Ocarina of Time, the middle boss battle music on, and then I've got an ambience for a dusty dungeon, and then I have layered on top of that ambience for catacombs, and then on top of that I have distant thunder, and then on top of that I have bees.
Yeah.
Well, they're wasps actually, but
Well, it's hard to find ambient wasps specifically.
Yeah. I flicked the bee. I mean the bug. The fly.
Don't flick the
Fly.
bees, Haley.
Oh, okay, fine. My neck does not like me right now.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. No, that's not where I meant to put that. Oh dear.
Bees. My god. Bees.
Not the bees!
A deadly bee weapon.
Ants are also very closely related to bees!
Do, 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 do. Oh yeah, so earlier I found a picture, a cute little cartoon of Ren and Nora, and the person though who pinned it put in the comment, I love this relationship so much. It just shows how uh, a guy and a girl can be close without actually being attracted to each other.
Nora friend zoned.
What? Have you? What?
No.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I mean, I agree with that statement, but not about that relationship.
Not about that. Not with that as an example. I'm thinking it was before the end of season 3. Get away from here, fly! Stop landing on me! Literally, I tried to shoo it away from my cup, and it landed on the palm of my hand.
It's just like, hello, friend.
I do not want to be your friend.
But
Stop throwing your hands at
why?
me.
But why? Rub
Robin?
hands together.
Stop. Oh gosh, now it's rubbing its back legs. Stop, go away. Stop flying at me. I do not understand.
Do you know what I don't understand?
What?
Why a giant wasp has a swim speed.
Wait, what? Really?
But if wasps have a swim speed, why do they die immediately when they enter my coat?
Anaphylactic shock from the sugar.
I mean,
Anyway, Scylla, you actually get to go first, and Norik goes last, so we can at least get through that part of combat.
Oh, okay,
there
sure.
are 6 of them.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh my goodness, I'm getting out my bow to start with.
All right.
Okay, now what's my range with this again? Let's see, short bow, that's the cost. Range 80 to 320. Let's go with 80 to start with. Yeah, I can totally reach all of that. For now, I'm just gonna take one step in
Yeah, just
and
heads up. The measuring tool is close, but not exact. So
oh yeah, I was counting the squares.
okay, it's pretty close though. So like, it's only like at large distances that you have to like count them, but for the most part, it's within 5 feet of being accurate. So
Okay. The thing.
all right,
I'm
which wasp are you shooting at?
this blue one.
Okay.
Should have line of sight to it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I do.
So these guys are are perched on the top of these monuments, giving them cover, half cover.
Okay.
And you guys could technically, if there were other ranged attacks, hide behind here to give yourself cover as well. But
Interesting.
or maybe
Okay, well, for
if
now.
you manage to move the battlefield in a correct way, to hide.
Did we come in here quietly at all?
You did not say you did.
Yeah, no, we didn't. Okay. I will shoot at it. At the blue one, that is.
Okay.
Ba-doop.
All right.
Ding.
You hit.
Oh dear. Well, I wasn't sneaking, so.
That's just in case. You don't have to count the numbers if you weren't, That's just in case.
Yeah.
Guys, I would suggest we back up a little and make a bottleneck. Caleb's just coming back.
Oh, okay.
Ah!
Why are you? Oh, okay. It was just being weird. All right.
Yeah, I would suggest we back up a little and make a bottleneck. That way, only 2 of them can be attacking us at once instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Currently,
What is?
does that make sense?
Yeah.
Caleb, are you listening? Okay.
That makes sense. I'm sorry. I'm just for some odd reason it is not letting me interact with my wasps anymore.
They're not your wasps anymore, Joel.
Are
like-
they on the player level?
I think so. Like, okay, here's the weird thing. I can select them. Wait. Oh, okay. Wait.
This is why people don't keep wasps. They're just, you can't control them.
All right, there we go. Now it's working.
Yay!
For some odd reason, it wasn't letting me do my normal GM thing. It was like, you don't actually own this. I was like, yes, I do.
But yeah, Haley, I would, if you can, I think you probably can, but I would suggest you shoot and then move back 1 so that you're in there.
Okay, that's a good question. Can I?
Yes, you can.
Or maybe even move back 2, like move back 1 and then move diagonally next to Lahira.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah. So the moss-covered steps are difficult terrain. The water is also difficult terrain.
Mm-hmm.
The leaves are just nice
2, 3,
looking.
4, 5.
And these monuments, if you're cowering behind them, are half cover.
Okay.
Okay.
So the wasps are gonna buzz around. Oh, oops, I forgot. That's why you don't link them together, because then it goes. These are
Caleb,
all
you
the
have a bow, right?
same guy, right? And I'm like, no, they're not the same guy.
Did you say, Robin?
You have a bow, right?
It's bow.
Okay, good. Because I suggest it would be you and me up front. But we're gonna have to rearrange ourselves a little.
Okay, so that goes down to 5. Sweet. All right, he's at 5. He's at 5 health. Okay, so wasps go.
Because you are not in the optimal position right now.
No, I am not, but I can't really move, so.
All right, so blue wasp is going to walk up, and he's going to try and sting Nork. Well, he fails.
Okay.
He crit fails.
Man. Okay. Well, that was terrifying.
All right, and then he's going to. All right, so he only needed.
Interesting, but boy, I get a really good look at that stinger.
Yeah. He moves away, causing an attack of opportunity.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah. I can do that.
Okay. Hold on. Actions. Actually, no. Just continue what you're doing.
16 hit him
Yes, it does.
for 9 damage.
Shove. Okay.
Wait. I must do this. Yeah. 11 damage.
All right, you squash him.
Yay!
So, like, he misses embarrassingly, but I do get a really good look at that stinger as that he just flies away. It's like, nope! Slice in half.
Yeah.
Caleb, if you so choose, you can use your action to shove Scylla back so that you can take up her position.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, okay, so yeah, I can see the red one from where I am, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 squares away, which is 35. I don't think Sacred Flame can target that. No, it's 60 feet. Okay, yeah, I'm good. So I'm just gonna cast.
It's still the wasp's turn.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I'm looking something up. All right, so you can only take one attack of opportunity during your entire turn. I was making
That
sure.
is correct.
Yeah, I was making
I do
sure.
not have combat reflexes.
I was making sure that was correct because my entire plan of how the wasps were about to do their thing relied on that fact.
Okay.
This wasp is gonna move forward,
Okay.
and he's gonna try and sting you.
Yep.
19.
Hits.
All right. All right. So first off, take 8 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
and then give me a Constitution saving throw. All right, you are fine. So you only take 6 points of poison damage.
Mm-hmm.
That wasp backs off. What's their fly speed is 50 feet. So. All right, so purple one's just gonna fly over here, and pink one is gonna do the same thing. And they're gonna take dodge actions. And then orange and green are going to move forward and also take dodge actions. Which I will represent that they are the ones that are dodging by giving them wave lightning bolts. Purely because they're cool. It is then Lahira's turn.
Okay, Lahira is going to. She's going to channel Preservation of Life. So she can restore up to 10 HP divided among any creatures within 30 feet. So she's going to heal Nyorik.
Don't forget you already used 1 point of that on yourself.
Yes.
So it's only 9.
Adjusted.
Wait, hang on. Is there caveat to that? Do I have a max per day with that?
You can
Because
use.
I'm not seeing it.
Well, you can. Oh, I think it's you can only use it a certain number of times per day.
Okay, because it's just listed under actions
Yep, that's what.
alongside like unarmed
Divinity.
strike.
Yep, you can use it one per. You can use a channel divinity once per short rest. So,
Okay.
so assuming, so yeah, so assuming that you took another short rest because you were waiting. All right, so you have it full back. So yes, Norik does get the full 10.
Okay.
But that is it for the time being.
That is correct. You cannot use it again until you have taken another short rest.
Right.
I'm assuming it is then Nordric's turn.
I don't think the bottlenecking thing is going to work just due to how the combat works this time.
Well, at least if you shove Scylla back, when they come in to attack us and they bolt out again, we'll get 2 attacks of opportunity against them instead of just 1.
Well, you could just move forward.
I mean, okay, fine, I'll do that. Whatever, fine. Fine.
So that
These don't snap. Yet.
there is no. You're off the grid now.
No.
All right, so then it's Nordric's turn.
Okay, so now you can just attack them.
Okay.
If you want to get out your cross... Or I guess you can't attack opportunity with crossbow, but I don't know. It's weird.
Opportunity attack with crossbow. I can move, attack, and try to kill it, and then move back.
These are true facts. You could also
Are
dodge.
these evil?
Dodge.
I'm assuming they're evil.
They
I assume.
they are not evil.
Oh.
They're just part of the natural world. They're just
But
this.
they're wasps.
Whew, hold on. So, what I can do here is I can temp. So, what I'm thinking here is I can move. I can cast Shield of Faith on myself. I'm gonna be. I'm going to die because I'm going to be taking many hits. But
Oh dear.
at least move here, try to smush this one if I can, and then then the next one that comes up and attacks me, I can try to attack of opportunity if I can.
But then they're all going to swarm you, and we're still only going to get 1 attack of opportunity.
With them attacking us.
You could take the dodge action.
Yeah, okay.
And I could give you a potion on my turn.
Okay. Alright, I'll cast Shield of Faith on myself and take the dodge action.
All right. Scylla.
I am going to take out a potion and hand it to Noryik.
Okay, that's only a minor action.
Well, that was a minor action.
Sec-
In that case,
Oh, well.
I'm going to shoot at this guy.
That guy has dodge. You may want to shoot at the guy.
Guy has died.
you
I
may-
don't know if... Can she see him?
You may want to move over here and shoot the guy with the red.
Gonna
Oh,
shoot
yeah,
him.
she-
Gonna move
yeah,
over
you can do that. I
here.
forget. I
Shoot
forget
the
it.
guy on the red. Yeah. Well,
Well,
maybe
you
not him.
no, you don't. All right.
Okay.
The wasps are going to go.
I do have
Okay.
my... Or... Maybe I don't. Do I have my mace out?
Do you?
Do I need a hand to channel?
No.
Okay, if I don't need a hand to channel, then I do have my mace out.
I'm pretty sure you don't need anything. It just says you get to do it. as an action.
I need a hand to cast my spells, but I don't need a hand to channel, I
No,
don't think.
I don't think so either. I'm gonna double check.
Okay. Yeah, if I don't need a hand for that, then I definitely have my mix out.
You still could have drawn it after you channeled.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it doesn't really matter in this case, but for future reference, it says nothing about you needing to do anything to channel. So I'd assume no. All right.
Okay.
Giant wasp red. It's gonna move forward and try and sting Caleb, like he does, because he's a jerk. All right, so that's a 12 to hit you. He fails. He's gonna crawl. He's going.
Okay.
And he's gonna crawl onto the wall over here, which technically leaves your thing because the wall's in between you, so you can make an attack of opportunity against him.
Okay.
13 hits him. He only has an AC of 12.
Do I want to use my other spell slot?
Don't forget to click the weapon.
Yeah. No, I'm just, I can expend a spell slot to deal more damage to it.
Do you think you need it?
I don't know, because I don't know what their hit points are. Okay.
Well, a 9 killed the other one.
All right, so
11.
11? It says 12.
No, I rolled a 9, but then I re-rolled the 1 into a 3, so it was overall an 11, and that's killed the other wasp. The 12,
I don't get what you're saying, Kay.
I'm saying I did roll 9 damage, but I have a feat that allows me to re-roll my 1s and 2s. So I rolled a 1 in the 9 damage, so I re-rolled that, it became a 3, add 2 to the 9, it was an 11 damage. This time it's a 12 damage. So we'll see if that's able to kill this. And the way hit points work is you have to roll for all of their hit points. So each of them have a different amount, probably.
I will say not in this case. I just went with the average for them. I usually do that with multiple enemies, but in this case I just went with their average hit point.
I'm sorry, I was going entirely based on past press.
Yes, I usually do that, but for the first time running it, I just grabbed their average, and I was like,
cool.
I said to you, good day.
Okay.
He looks like he is.
I said good day.
He looks like he is barely together.
So I hit him with more damage, and he's
the last time that guy had been shot by Scylla.
Oh right, okay.
He also had an arrow in him, so
that was the one that had been shot by her, because I think I arrived after her turn.
yes,
Yes.
you did.
Okay.
That should explain some things. All right, Green Boy's gonna move up and try to stab Lahira with his stinger.
Okay.
Oops, I keep on doing GM rolls. I don't mean to do that. He got a 15.
That does not hit.
All right. You get an attack of opportunity against him because he's about to leave to go over here.
Okay. I'm gonna whack him. Whack a wasp with my mace.
Okay. You try to whack the wasp.
Whack the wasp.
You barely miss the wasp.
Dang it.
All right. Pinky.
I think this is the way to go, though. Okay, just keep doing dodge actions and get them on the attacks of opportunities.
All right. Is going to move forward, and he's going to try and sting you.
Okay.
With a 20.
That does hit.
All right.
Secret roll.
The stinger does 4 damage, and then give me
Okay.
a Constitution save.
-4. Give me a second. Constitution.
That fails, so you take full damage. So you then also take 6 points of poison damage.
Am I still poisoned? Or is it just poison damage?
It is poison damage. If you fall unconscious, then it does things to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Pinky's then gonna fly back.
But yeah, Kay, just to clarify, if I had taken the dodge action, that still would not have hit me. So next time I'm going to take a dodge action, it's just because I healed you last turn.
Right.
Did you get an attack of opportunity against the orange one or the red one?
Red one. The orange one has not moved yet.
Okay. I was confused because I may have marked the damage on the wrong one.
Ah.
Was it the green one that?
Yeah, the green one was the one that hit you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I realize what I should be doing is actually just
No, it
going
wasn't.
down and how I have written down their health order on my...
Pink one
Piece of
was the
paper.
one that hit her, and the red one was the one that attacked me. The green one missed her and ran away.
Oh, that's true.
And I hit it.
Ye-
No, I barely missed it.
Yeah,
That's
you
what
barely
it was.
missed it because they have ACs of 13.
Right.
They have
okay.
12. They have ACs of 12. Oh, wait, no, so you hit it. You hit it exactly. I'm sorry.
Yay!
They may have
Roll
they may have 13 hit points, and my dyslexia may have mixed them up.
Okay.
So yeah, so 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bang! Hit the wasp in the face.
You did. Purple Boy's gonna come over here and try and stab Norgic.
Okay.
He gets a 7.
7. I saw that 20. I was like, oh no.
No, that is the power of disadvantage.
Whew.
Yeah. Your turn, by the way.
All right, dodge action.
Sounds like a good plan.
So
Straightforward.
what does that add to my AC?
Nothing. They have disadvantage to attack you.
Okay, all right. That works out.
Also give yourself the little lightning bolt. That means you're dodging.
Yay!
Alright, Norgic.
I'm going to use my other spell slot as a bonus action, cast Divine Favor upon myself, and then I will take the dodge action.
Sela.
I'm going to shoot
Give yourself
At-
a lightning bolt, Caleb.
this
Oh, yeah.
guy.
Out of all the ones you can see, Green Wasp looks the most beat up. If you want to
Okay,
move over there and
Yes.
shoot it.
thank you. Whoa, what is this music? This is not my music. Stop this music.
Stop the music!
Stop the hammering.
Stop the hammer!
Oh.
Oh.
It hits me, doesn't it? Does my string break?
No, you just miss.
Okay.
Oh no.
All right, giant wasps get to go.
No.
Right. I'm gonna do this in order so I don't forget. All right, so the red guy's gonna move over here and try and sting Caleb. 7. 8.
Misses.
8 misses. All right.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna fly away again.
Okay, I'm going to smack him.
Okay.
Maybe. Smack him. I don't actually know if I will.
All right. You try and smack him. You do not smack him.
No, I do not.
All right. Then the green wasp is going to go.
This is okay. We're playing the long game.
All right, and then he's gonna try and stab Lahira.
Okay.
16.
Yeah.
16 does not hit you. I assume is what you're saying.
Yeah, no.
All right.
No. Yeah, I'm good. We're
You're
good.
like, I have better
That's not-
armor and a shield now. I'm actually pretty tanky. All right, so then
Yay!
he's gonna fly back. So you get an attack of opportunity against him.
Mace smack.
You do hit him because he has a 12.
Yay! Just ignore that second one
'Kay.
because it's
It's not a crit,
Yeah.
so it's just 3 damage.
damage anyway.
All right. So then Orange Boy gets to go, and he's gonna try and stab Norgic.
Odds.
14,
Nope.
which misses you. He's gonna fly.
Yay!
He flies back, and then Pink gets to go. He's gonna try and stab Lahira,
Mhm.
and then fly back, do his normal thing.
Are you
19.
serious? That just hits, yeah.
All right. So give me a Constitution saving throw in the meantime.
Woo!
You take 3 points of piercing damage.
I'm still up. I'm still okay.
You take half damage from the poison on a successful con save.
This is true, but you crit on it, so I'm just gonna say that you completely save against the poison this time.
Okay.
Yay!
And then the purple boy flies up and tries to hit Norjik. With a 6.
No,
All right.
that's all of them.
All right. It is then Lahira's turn.
I'm real mad that I can't cast frickin' healing word on myself. Breath. There's not much I can do except dodge again.
All right. Norjik.
Drinking a potion's a standard. Is just an action, right?
That is true.
Use an object. Well, I mean, I might as well just hand it off to the hero so she has the option. Or is that still just an action to hand off? Hand it off.
That's a free action. Yep, you get it. You get to interact with one item for free unless it's something that I would say otherwise. So.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just hand that potion off to Lahira for now.
Okay.
I'll take the dodge action.
All right. Sela.
I shall shoot again at this guy and hope that I make it this time.
All right. If the red, okay. The red one looks like he's more beat up, and you could shoot him. I don't know if that would change your mind with who you want to shoot.
Well.
All right, you hit the green one. So.
Yay!
Go ahead and roll me that damage.
Did. I wasn't sneaking. Oh, could I have been sneaking behind this guy? Wonder.
Not really. No.
Didn't think so.
Ugh, and you rolled min damage too.
Yeah.
All right. He looks like he is also just the smallest hair's breadth away from dying.
Okay.
All right. Red boy flies in.
Yep.
He's gonna attack Norjik again. 14. And he's gonna fly away.
Eh.
Lahira, he also flew away from you. If you would like to take your attack of opportunity to hit him.
I'll go for it.
Okay.
Oh, good.
You hit.
Oh,
Oh, that was enough. He had 1 hit point left. So,
yay!
whabam.
2 on my list.
You smash him. He is a death.
He is a die.
Greeny boy is gonna fly forward and try and hit Norjik.
Okay.
I'm assuming a 6 misses.
Yeah, that
Bish
I think that
bash.
was
All right,
enough.
and they're gonna keep doing that thing where they fly forward and try black. So, orange is gonna try and hit Norjik as well.
Okay.
15. Sweet. All right, pink is gonna go after Lahira. He gets a 9.
No. Okay. Whew.
All right, and then purple goes after Norjik. With a 9.
Nope.
With a 7.
Nope. Oh, with the
All right.
extra nope.
All right. Lahira?
Whew. Okay, with shoot. What's your AC, Haley?
My AC is 14.
Oh, no.
Okay.
I'm assuming I can't quaff a potion and also take a dodge action.
Yes, you can.
Oh, I can. Good. I'm gonna quaff a potion then and take a dodge action.
All right.
Good plan. Good plan.
So what's the potion? What do I roll for it?
It's just a potion of healing.
Is it like an equivalent of cure wounds?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Ooh, it's red.
Come on, something good. Something good, please. Something good, please. That's very good. I like that.
I was gonna
That's good. I like it. I
It's,
like it.
it's much higher than average.
Yay!
Nice.
That's almost.
That's almost max.
Cool. Norgic.
Will dodge.
Okay. Sela.
I will finish typing.
The green one. What?
Yes, the green one.
He is looking almost down.
Ha,
You hit him.
Ha, 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 ha.
And you don't even need to roll damage because he had a hit point left. So
Oh, okay, well.
I don't know if any of you guys have played or seen any of the modern Fallout games, but I'm suddenly being reminded of when you're low level and being swarmed by bloatflies.
Oh no.
Ooh.
All right. The wasps get to go.
All
Okay. So Orange gets to go first.
of them are terrifying, so it's just.
Well, fortunately, he got also a 10 there, so that misses.
Yes. Whew.
So you two can both take attacks of opportunity against him as he leaves.
Well,
Okay,
I'll wait.
hold on. Let me. Yeah, I'll do
Do
it
you want me
first.
to go against him or do you want to go first? You take it. Go.
He
So
actually
hold
has a
on.
point if he rolls well enough to deal enough damage to kill it outright.
Hang on. I want to check something really quick. Okay. So this will be 13 damage even.
That's just enough. You slice him in twain.
Yay!
Yay!
All right.
13, because I'm going to keep ruling that I have that, just to remind myself.
Pink moves forward.
But good damage roll.
13.
Okay. No, I'm good.
Cool.
Whew.
It then moves away, and you get an attack of opportunity against it.
Yay! Bish bash bosh.
14 hits.
Yay! Bish bash bosh. Ignore the 3.
Okay. I'm ignoring the 3. Cool. Purple goes to hit Norgic. He hits.
Oh.
Yes, he does.
All right.
Although
So
I
give me
healed you to max, so
give me-
you should be able to take this, right?
give me
If he rolls decent damage, I'll be down. So
give me
let
a
just roll my
con save. Okay, so you're gonna take half damage from the poison. So 4 damage. So 6 damage from the stinger altogether, and then
18. But okay, so I'll still be up. If he rolls max damage, I should still be up here.
take 4 poison damage.
Hey.
All right. Lahira.
I just want to make sure I can't do anything as a bonus action that I want to do. To a healing word.
Well, there are only 2 of them in case you guys want to actually just try and take them out now. I mean, your
mean-
plan's working, so
I think I'd rather just keep at it right now because the thing is, my spells don't really hit very often, and if I miss right now, it spells death for us.
all right.
So I'm just gonna,
Do-
I'm gonna dodge.
Okay. Norgic.
Hold on. Okay. I will dodge.
All right. Sela, the pink one is looking to be the weakest out of them.
Oh, good. That's the one I thinking. Shoot. Oh,
Nope.
shoot.
All right.
Okay then.
The wasps are gonna go. The pink one flies into here, and he's gonna try and stab Lahira. The old disadvantage. So it's only a 7 actually. And then this one's
Okay.
gonna fly forward and try to hit Nordic.
There this time.
14, because they still have disadvantage. All right, and they're not gonna move back because they don't have to, because all their friends are dead.
Aha!
Lahira, it's your turn.
You want to just focus on the pink one?
Oh, who, me?
It's your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Sure, we can focus on the pink one. So I'll whack it.
You will try, and you will fail.
Ugh.
And now I'm dead.
All right, Nordic.
Nope.
Hmm.
Sila,
Come on.
that hits.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
5 points of damage.
I somehow don't think that's enough to take
To
it
the
out.
pink.
It is not, but it
Fortunately.
does look ready to fall any minute. All right, pink one's
Well,
gonna.
we're not dodging anymore.
Yep,
So...
pink one's gonna try and stab Lahira. It misses.
Yay.
Purple one's gonna try and stab Norchik.
Yeah.
It takes a 17,
Ooh.
which is a miss.
Oh.
Lahira?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
He has Shield of Faith up and going.
Oh, sweet.
He
Okay. I
barely
guess-
misses, but the divine powers are protecting him.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mace.
Not going to fly away, so there's no point in dodging.
No.
Norjik,
Mm-hmm.
hits. Which one were
hit
you?
it.
Who were you going
Oh,
for?
We were focusing on the pink one, I think.
Were you going
Yeah.
for pink or purple?
The pink one.
You were going for purple,
Maybe I
weren't
should
you?
have gone for the purple
You were
one.
going for the purple one, weren't you? I think.
Yeah, I
Cause,
was. Yeah, that's
because
what I
Sila
said.
was going to be able to take out the pink one. So yeah.
I am slightly listic sick.
Uh huh.
I mean,
Sila.
they can handle that one themselves.
Yeah.
I will shoot again.
Okay. I believe in you. You've let me down.
Ah.
The dice don't.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
All right. It's going to do what it does and try and stab the person in front of it. It botches.
It does not.
Okay.
All right. Lahira, just as a reminder, you can, now that it's all alone, you can move around it to get advantage.
I move around it and get advantage, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but now Norjik has advantage.
Right. So let's roll this.
Which is a 21 instead of a
Hello.
botch.
For 12 damage.
It's true. It's barely hanging in there. This all comes down to Sila's shot.
Sila!
Sila.
No, hold on.
Hold on.
+3.
What's that?
Um,
Are you expending a spell slot?
Favor's been on.
Oh, all right. So you slash that one in twain.
Yay!
Yay!
Da-da. All right. So all of you get 200 XP.
Yay!
Yay!
Guess what, guys? We get
So
a level.
much XP.
Yeah, which I think would get you to level 3. And then I'm just gonna
Oh,
say,
yeah.
so I'm just gonna have you guys search this room, and then I think we'll call it there for the night, so you guys can level
Yeah.
it up, and then
How much
Next.
XP was that?
200,
Okay.
which then next week can be our final week, because we wanted to take a month off,
Okay.
which works for me.
Hero, how many hit points are you down right now?
Oh, me? I'm down 4.
Uh,
So I'm kind of okay.
all right. Real quick. You guys explore the room and you find another corpse. Like the last one, it is just bones, and most of its and everything that was non-magical on it has rusted away. However, you find gauntlets of ogre power and a ring of +1 protection on it, as well as about 25 in gold.
Ooh.
Well, Yorick should probably have the gauntlets.
Yeah. I
Uh,
think I should have that ring as well.
all right. So gauntlets of
Yeah.
ogre power, how they work is they actually may be more useful on Lahira.
Yeah?
Because they just give you a flat. They increase it to a flat number.
Oh, okay.
So it increases while you are wearing them. Your strength score is 19.
What?
They have no effect on you if your strength is 19 or higher.
And I have a strength of 16, so
Oh,
while that would be useful, you could probably use that a bit more.
I put them on and I like stare at my hands.
Yeah. So
And
basically,
my
you get
eyes get very wide.
you've gone the bracers from Ocarina of Time.
Oh yeah, like the golden gauntlets.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, the first one, the silver ones before the gold ones.
Oh, okay.
All right, and then so the ring of protection +1. I'm gonna double check that this works how I think it does. I'd be very surprised if it didn't. So you get a +1 to your AC and to all your saving throws while you're wearing the ring.
I'm sorry, I get a +1 to everything while I'm wearing the ring?
You get
Yeah,
a +1 to
that's-
AC and to all your saving throws.
I killed it. Finally, it landed on my head, then it landed on my hand, then I looked at my hand, and I realized it wasn't moving, so I killed it.
Why did you do this to me?
I do not want it disturbing me in my sleep. Oh, it's
Ridding
still alive! Sorry, friend. Well, you're not my friend.
of protection.
It is officially dead. It will not suffer anymore.
Item. Equip.
Yeah. So you
Your
guys can
familiar is dead, Robin.
No.
Put
I
those on
lose a
your,
level.
character sheet.
Deja vu.
Okay, that's odd.
What's odd?
My armor class is still a 16, according to this. This is
Equipment.
still a 16.
To will display here. I don't see it in your inventory yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, on D&D Beyond. is
Oh,
what
okay.
I'm doing.
Yeah, because you have to technically attune to the item normally.
Oh, okay. I see. Take.
Attunement. Some items require a creature to form a bond with them before they can be used. The bond is called attunement, and certain items have a prerequisite for it. If the prerequisite is you just have to spend a short rest with the item.
Which we should probably do anyway.
Yeah. So, this door looks pretty good to bar. So I'm just gonna say that you guys could go ahead and take a long rest in here.
Yeah, we kind of need
That
all our
would be
stuff
good.
back.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can get back to full stuff and get all the things. And you're at level 3 now, and with some cool magic items.
Yay!
Awesome.
Hooray! Oh, do we have to distribute the gold?
Depends on who found it. Who found it, Joel?
Well, I figure Norjik got the ring, And Lahira got the gauntlets, so Scylla gets the gold.
I'm okay with this. How much gold was it?
25.
25.
Okay.
You now have a strength of 19, lady. You went from having the lowest to the highest strength in the party.
No, I'm pretty sure I had the lowest.
Did you?
I had
Then
plus
again-
0.
I have -1.
Okay.
Oh.
Which the only difference is, I think, because Scylla doesn't actually use it.
Did you say 19?
Yes.
19.
That is ridiculous.
It's a one-shot.
It's true.
I am having issues here.
It's okay, we all have issues.
Yeah.
With
Seeing the-
which one?
The D&D Beyond sheets.
All right. So I think you have to. So you go to.
Not with the ring, with the spells.
Okay. What is your problem?
My problem is that according to what I'm looking at here, I should have 3 spell slots. And hang on. Charisma modifier plus half paladin level. So 1 plus my charisma mod is. So I prepare 3. So yeah, I still prepare 3 spells. But at level 3, I should be able to have 3 slots.
Yeah, for some odd reason, it is saying that you are still only a level 2 paladin. If you look at the top, which I don't know
Oh, you
why.
have to go in. You have to click on. You have to click on manage levels, and then there's like a little drop down with an exclamation point next to it, and you have to change that from 2 to 3.
I see it now. Okay.
All right, cool. What other cool things do you get as a level 3 paladin?
Oh, I get so many fun things.
Oh, you are immune to disease now. That's fun. And then...
Holy cow! My health just jumped up 9 hit points.
Holy cow.
So I get that from Divine Health.
And then you get to
And the
take
other
your
thing
oath.
is Sacred Oath. Ooh, I get to pick an oath. No choice made. Alright.
Cleric spells, prepared spells. Okay. Second level ritual spells, known spells, level 3, second level spells. Okay. So
So let's see here. Sacred Oath. So. Ooh, yay.
Also, you can channel divinity now.
So I can channel divinity, and I always have an oath spell prepared. Cool.
Yeah, now you're getting to the real game.
Conquest, devotion, redemption.
I get a new cantrip.
You do. You also get second level spells,
I do.
which is exciting. That's all you get, but you get second level spells, which are pretty big. You get 2 level 2 spell slots, which is a pretty big deal.
I'm just gonna look up what each of these do.
And then Haley, as a level 3 rogue, gets things. You get... Ooh, you get to choose your archetype.
Ooh.
Which are... also, since you're using D&D Beyond, if you guys want to choose things that aren't in the core handbook, that's fine. was just doing it to keep things simple. But
Okay.
so the options are assassin, inquisitive, the mastermind, a scout, swashbuckler, or a thief.
Nice.
Which you're trying to be like a more of a adventurer archaeologist type.
Yeah.
Inquisitive. As the archetypal inquisitive, you excel at rooting out secrets and unraveling mysteries. You rely on a sharp eye for detail, but also on your finely honed ability to read the words and deeds of other creatures to determine their true intent. You excel at defeating creatures that hide among and prey upon ordinary people, and your mastery of lore and keen detects make you equipped to expose the hidden evils of the world. I don't think that's quite it.
Yeah.
I think the scout is probably actually it. You are skilled in stealth and surviving far from the streets of a city, allowing you to scout ahead of your companions during expeditions. Rogues who embrace this archetype are home in the wilderness and among barbarians and rangers, and many scouts serve as an eyes and ears of war bands. At third level, you would get skirmisher and survivalist. At third level, you are difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move up to half your speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you. This does not provoke attacks of opportunity.
Ooh.
Survivalist. You gain proficiency in nature and survival. And your proficiency bonus is doubled for any ability check you make using either of those proficiencies. That
Sounds
sounds
more along the right lines.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're like, why was I getting lost before? I'm really good at this now.
Yeah.
They're like,
Must
well,
have been the fairies.
we're like, we'll help you. You're like, I got lost one time. I just love the fact that they have a spell that can turn you into stuff.
So much fun.
All right, cool.
Yay.
All right, well, you guys finish that off. I'm gonna end the stream here. So, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.